Last week, we took the most athletic people we could find from Twitch and we put them all in one place onto a soccer field where we watched the red team go head to head with the blue team. But that was just the start, just the beginning. Today, we head to the beautiful sands of a volleyball court. I don't know anything about volleyball. I'm pretty sure it's played on sand. They're going to be headed there today because every single week on NMP stream, we are going to be doing OTK Game Day. My name is Rich. I'm going to be casting all of the action. And today, I am joined with BJP. How good do you think they're actually going to be at volleyball? I straight up just want to know from a mastermind like yourself who has known these people longer than I have, how good do you think they're actually going to be at volleyball?
Rich, I think we both know the answer to that question. It's going to get ugly today. I don't think there were any major injuries last week. I think that was the success of last week's game, is that there were no major injuries. So hopefully we can repeat that success today. That's our goal, really. Let's be honest.
BJP, as a lawyer, how likely do you think we are going to get sued for this show?
Well, I would like to think that us as announcers, we're far enough removed from any liability issues. But if I was a cameraman, let's say, or an on-site announcer, or someone that maybe came up with this idea, or maybe who's hosting it on their own channel, like Nick, he might have some issues, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so let's make sure that the employee... You know what? We'll talk about this later. BJP, I have a lot to talk to you about later, but first, I want to take a look at everything that happened last week and make sure that we are completely covered by our insurance, because I remember E-Rob kicked Emaru in the face. We're going to warm up with young Jeff doing absolutely nothing of value, just like he does for OTK every single day. Thank you for the ship post. Now it's going to be NMP clearing the ball on over to the side, Miz regaining control, and Emaru being one of the worst goalies soccer has ever seen, but she's still our queen. BJP, one of the most impressive things about soccer last week was S-Fan, period. That's all I have to say. S-Fan, period.
You know, I didn't get to watch last week's game. I would have expected E-Rob. Oh my God, E-Rob goes hard. He goes hard.
E-Rob was bricked up in so many different ways. This guy, he means business. He is one of the most athletic men on Twitch in a very limited pool of very dumb individuals who are good at very few things.
Now, where's the goalie there?
I have no idea. It was some guy named Schlick, I think.
Okay.
And I think it might have been the first time he's ever been outside of Ms. Kiff's closet.
I'm not sure these goalies know what their role is.
I don't think anybody did. We had a referee. He tried to break down how everything worked, and truth be told, I don't think they listened at all, because these streamers, they really only tend to listen to the sound of their own voice.
That's a good point. That's a really good point there.
Dude, NMP popped off.
Oh, nice save there by Miz.
Chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but as we're looking through the replay right now, I'm pretty sure we're going to see NMP score at least 3 more goals here. Going in for another one. Actually, a beautiful shot. Mizkif looking stunned, like somebody just touched his boxes.
Why is there no one else in the frame, Rich?
It's just all NMP all day long. So, just to fill you in on what happened last week, BJP, everybody went hard as fuck for 30 seconds. And then just fizzled out.
Ran out of gas. Yeah.
Ran out of batteries so goddamn fast. And because of that, I thought I was a nice guy. I said, hey, let's do bowling next week. Malena told me that I was an idiot. She called me short, and she changed the game to volleyball. So today is volleyball. Then after that, we're going to be headed to play a little bit of basketball and then football. Yo, why is everybody spamming true? You realize I can ban each and every one of you.
From a legal perspective, you're a genius, because bowling is a lot safer with this group of non-athletes.
Yeah, now we're going to be taking a look at the rules. Wait, from a legal perspective, I'm right? Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Finally, maybe that's why they were spamming true. Maybe, just maybe. Today's game, though, is incredibly dangerous. The most dangerous game known to mankind. It's going to consist of 3 sets. I know what that means. The first 2 sets are played to 25 points, and the third is played to 15. The first team to win 2 sets is the winner. BJP, I'm kind of scared that I know the rules to this even less than I knew the rules to Mafia the last time we played that game. Have you ever played volleyball? Do you know how this works at all?
I do, actually. I'm an all sports guy, Rich, so let's hope this goes a little bit better than Mafia did.
Oh, thank God I have you here. But let's look at who else we have here today. The players making up the game that we will be watching. We're going to start off with JCG, one of the hard carries for OTK since the very beginning. And Jay kind of looks like she knows how to play volleyball because she's wearing a glove. I think that gloves make people look like they know how to play sports. She's going to be on camera the most due to cameraman bias. She dropped Jambo off at his business meeting before this. The only person to stream in a smaller room than Rich Cat. Jesus fucking Christ. Who writes
She looks
these?
excited to be there. She looks like she might have some volleyball experience.
Okay, well, she does have very hard competition because next up it's E-Rob. Look at this guy.
He's back.
What is he doing? Oh, he's asking for the ball already. Hey, E-Rob, this is the most important thing that's happened to him in his entire life. He's trying to pick up a W. Will he be able to do it? Look at how he's looking at the camera. Stop looking at the camera. Can he hear
us at all, Rich? Do we know if he can hear us?
No, you can say whatever the fuck you want about him.
Okay, well, I just don't understand why a guy with arms that small would wear a sleeveless shirt.
Good chance somebody accidentally spikes the ball at his face. The only one that looks athletic, well, you already heard from BJP. Maybe we do need to retcon some of these game cards because E-Rob's not looking too great today. Let's see who else is going to be playing. Hopefully they're a little bit more awe-inspired. Oh no, that's a handsome man in women's pajamas. Seer. The only
notice
one.
He's wearing sleeves. Like Seer knows that he has no muscle tone. He's wearing sleeves. I'll give him credit for his outfit choice.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be playing volleyball in the most incredible fashion that we could possibly see. Main character energy. He treats every day like it's a fashion show. He recently pissed off the Coast Guard.
I'm going to go ahead and take that bet right now.
Can I ask you a question, a very serious question?
Please do.
Let's say that you had a tough run-in with the Coast Guard in, like, I don't know, 1986. How long do you think the statute of limitations would be if the Coast Guard was really pissed?
Oh, if it's last century, you're good. You're good if it's last century. Yeah.
So, if it happened in 1986, you don't think we're going to jail?
No, I think you're fine on that. As long as you didn't kill anyone. Yeah. Murder has no statute of limitations.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Speaking of somebody who can absolutely kill it, going to potentially take this game away, it's Maya. I'm pretty sure that she actually played volleyball. This isn't a meme. I'm pretty sure that she played volleyball. Yeah, look at the way that she's throwing that ball. I'm pretty sure that shows.
Showing some dodgeball vibes there.
Yeah, she actually works all day long. She's the only person who has any sort of like physical capabilities at all. She's the proud owner of a bird prison. She also is probably going to plug her Halloween event during the stream like 10 times. Guys, remember to scan the QR code and then you can go. But yeah, she like moves bales of hay all day. So I'm pretty sure that she won't get completely gassed too fast. Now,
definitely more muscle tone than Seer for sure.
Yeah, definitely more muscle tone in the arms. But now I want to look at somebody who has a lot of muscle tone in their ass. The best ass of Twitch. It's Jelly. Can I say that or can I get sued for that?
I think you're okay with that. The truth is a defense to any defamation claim. So you're fine there.
It is a juicy and thick ass. The best ass of Twitch. 85% chance he falls down while playing. Only hope of getting Moxie to take. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. Whoever writes these needs to chill. Is Alinity writing these? Alinity's probably writing these. He's probably going to cook all the players a meal afterwards. Honestly, BJP, you need to taste Jelly Peanut's home cooking.
I have not had any of his cooking yet, so I have not been able to celebrate that. I'm going to try that sometime.
He's an all-around, classically incredible American chef. But speaking about all-around American guy, we need to pay a little bit of attention to S-Fan. Oh, he's warming up the right way. Are you supposed to do that before you work out, BJP? You're an all-around sports guy.
Help loosen the muscles a little bit. Can help loosen the muscles. He's got a football there, which is obviously, as we know, the wrong sport here. But now S-Fan's got the arms where he can wear a sleeveless shirt. First of all, I'm not sure there are sleeves that can cover those arms, so it's kind of out of necessity. But he looks way better in a sleeveless shirt than E-Rob.
Very, very true. Very factual. S-Fan looking absolutely fantastic as per usual, and he is ready to go. So what happened in soccer was the second that S-Fan got inside of the goal, nobody scored for the blue team. He was an absolute brick house. And with volleyball, I'm just not sure if he's going to be able to take over the game in the same fashion. He was a wall.
S-Fan is a lot less running in volleyball, so I think his cardio and conditioning won't be as big a factor here.
He was the wall in soccer. Do you really need a wall in? Oh, these claws are digging into me. Burrito, get off my shoulder. Oh my God, I actually need a little bit of help from our next contestant. Alinity is going to be, Alinity is the next player who is going to be taking the stage. She was an absolute MVP. I thought she wasn't playing today because she acquired an injury at, a guitar fell on her foot or something. NMP, can we see the, oh, she's wearing sneakers.
Shorts gonna survive the match? That's my question.
I have no idea, BJP. I have no idea, but we'll definitely all be paying attention. We'll be providing the coverage that is needed throughout the duration of this show. The only reason that this stream will have viewers, actually true, the Alinity effect. She has 100% definitely got to chill. All right, let's take a look at Mizkif, because the camera's probably going to be on Alinity for the entirety of the match. We do not need to leave it here any longer. Mizkif, what do you got for us today? What the heck is he? Big NPC energy. Mizkif probably woke up 2 seconds ago. He definitely does not know how to play volleyball.
Did not have time to iron his shirt.
Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to make the joke I was going to make. But let's see if Mizkif can actually make this work. He would rather be streaming Monopoly. Drove here in his Audi. Blasting, praise the Lord. Dude, living here has been so brutal. He's playing this song nonstop. He's gonna get me DMCA'd.
I'm proud to say I've not heard that song. So,
man, honestly, so I actually have a question. I was watching the Olympics the other day on stream. I'm thinking about suing them. Could you help me out?
Rich, what would be your cause of action there suing the Olympics? Can't wait to hear this one.
Because, dude, some people walk around life with a backpack filled with stones. And then when they get to the top of the mountain, they get to look at everybody and go, dude, look what I did with all these stones in my backpack. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I only walk around with a pair of stones. So I don't know about a backpack full, but I've been walking around with a pair of stones for a while. So I kind of understand where you're coming from.
Speaking of a pair of stones, let's look at our next contestant. Fuck, I had no idea. Peckies, you gotta warn me who the next contestant is. It's our queen, Emaru. I didn't even know she was back. Oh my, is that the bruise from last week?
There was an injury. That's from last week's game?
What a champion. Last week, she gets beat up by Erob. Oh my God. No, Erob, not again. Not again. Last week, she gets taken down by Erob. She's already back for more. Maybe back for vengeance as well. The undefeated people's champ. There is no joke about this at all. Since she has come on OTK streams, she's the only person with a 100% win rate. She won Loot Goblins. She won all of the cooking competitions. She won the pumpkin carving competition. Gameday, and there was something else. 100% undefeated. Now talking about somebody who struggles to get wins often on stream, but did perform very well at Gameday last time. NMP.
Oh jeez. Rich, I thought the hair was a temporary thing, but is he keeping the blonde hair?
I think he is. Can I tell you something? I think it looks good.
No, Rich, he can't hear us. There's no need for you to suck up to him. He can't hear us.
Oh shit. I was trying to get the host after. Dude, he looks terrible. He looks awful, man. He really just looks so fucking dumb, man. But we are going to see if he can play as well as he did last time. He's the only person besides Erob who will take the game too seriously. I think him and S-Fan, and Miz and E-Rob were kind of like the two people on varying sides that took control of the game. And I'm curious if those duos are going to be able to get the work done again. Because like I said, with volleyball, I feel like it's a lot more chaos is going to be entered into this game. In soccer, two people can take over.
The difference about volleyball too is, Rich, it's harder to take over a game by yourself. Volleyball, you need your team. At soccer, you can go get the ball and dominate, and take over a game by yourself. Volleyball, you've got to share the ball. So it's going to take a team to win. So there's going to be a lot more teamwork in today's match.
Yeah, I agree with that. And also, I feel like a big thing is going to be the coverage, right, of the court and needing to space out the body. So you're actually taking control of the court. But speaking of somebody who takes control of every single situation, we got Malena down on the court to introduce you to everyone.
Hello and welcome back to OTK Game Day. Today we're playing volleyball, and here I have Nicholas, the inventor of this. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really, really, really good. I'm excited. Everyone's here. Everyone's ready to go.
Are you excited for today?
We don't have audio.
Can you hear it?
Just do crazy miming.
Wow, you're doing great. Yes. Are you excited for today? Yes, no, just nod your head.
Oh, okay, we got it.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yep.
Yes. Are you excited for today, Nick?
I'm excited. The audio's
Wait,
working.
stop. Let's start over. Hi, and welcome
Hey.
to Austin Arena Volleyball Something. We are super excited for OTK Game Day today. Here I have.
Sorry.
Wait, it was good.
Hey, blame it on Finn real fast.
All right, guys.
We're blaming this on Finn. Okay, let's start over again. You know what? Since this isn't live, okay. Hi, welcome to this volleyball day for OTK. OTK Game Day. We have the inventor of OTK Game Day right here, Nicholas. Nicholas, how do you feel today?
I feel all right.
Are you excited?
Yep.
Are you good at volleyball?
No, but I have some interesting things to say about this. So,
Yes.
we have a couple injured people here.
Who's injured?
I'm not going to say who. People are injured.
Emaru?
No,
Where's Emaru?
it's fine.
And E-Rob? Maybe we should show E-Rob.
E-Rob's not injured.
Yeah, he's up there, but she's damaged.
Yeah, no, today's gonna be really fun. This is gonna be a lot harder than soccer. Everyone here is really, 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 really bad. I'm excited to play. I got 6 goals in soccer. I'm probably gonna get all the points here today as well. So I'm just really excited to play.
Do you think you're gonna beat Miskiff again today?
Well, maybe me and Miz will be on the same team. I really hope so. I'd love to play on the same team as him. He's one of my favorite people. Yeah.
You know, it would be ideal if the chat shows you and Miskiff as each captains, so you could compete against each other and you could win again. How would you feel about that?
That would be really cool. But the thing is, chat would never pick me for anything, and it's fine. Chat's gonna again pick the captains. And pick whoever you want. There's really no pressure because it doesn't matter what team I'm on. I'm going to do my best, and I'm probably going to win again.
You sound very confident.
Yeah, because I'm an athlete. Everyone looks at me like, wow, Nick, you're so fat. All you do is eat. So, did that stop me last time?
So it's first person to how many goals today?
Well, it's not goals, it's points. And it's going to be first to 2 games. Each game goes up to 25 points.
Okay.
The third game goes to 15.
Is there anyone in here specifically you hope you end up on team with?
Yeah, Maya's here. I really hope me and Maya are on the same team. I was watching her in warm-ups. Not trying to be weird, but she was really good. I'm excited. Hopefully me and her get on the same team.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm hyped. I'm excited about this. We're gonna do picks anytime now. So
There's
it's
something.
up to the chat.
Oh, there's something going on back there. What are they doing?
Oh my
What is
God.
happening? Oh.
Hey, stop. Not on camera. Okay.
Oh. Oh no.
Perfect.
Oh no.
Why did you do that to E-Rob? He's the one who damaged Emaru. You should kick his ass.
I just kicked my ass.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever. Okay. So we're ready for chat's picks
chat-
of the captains, and
Yep.
then we're gonna do captains pick teams.
So everyone who's playing, let's line up on the bench here. We're gonna sit on the bench, Jacob. It's so cool. It's all good. Captains will be selected, and
Yep.
we will go from here. So everyone get on the bench.
So no, Nick, we're gonna have to stand here and
Why?
interview for you for a little bit longer.
Okay.
So just a little bit longer. How about we talk to someone else about it?
Anyone want to do an interview? Anyone feeling froggy? Alinity wants to come. Come on in here.
You did great in football. How do you feel about?
I did great in football.
Yeah, you did great. How do you feel about today's game? Do you think you're gonna kill it like last time?
I'm one of the injured players, so I'm gonna do my best.
What's wrong?
I had a guitar fall on my foot, and then my muscle is spasming. My arm's already red.
So what are you limited to doing today?
Just hitting the ball, not throwing too hard.
Yeah?
No jumping.
No jumping. She can't jump today.
I can't jump today.
Wow, that sucks. Actually, that sucks.
But I have good faith that my team is gonna win today. So.
You don't even know who your team is yet. Who do you
I don't know, but they're gonna have me.
Who do you hope you end up with?
I want to play with Maya. I think she is pretty good. I saw her playing a little bit. Also Esfen. I think I saw some good plays from both of them. So.
He only plays American football. Oh, yeah, you deserve it. What? How are you gonna protect him like that? Oh my God, these guys, dude. These guys. Okay, are we ready? Players, please take the bench. Sit down like we're in class. That would be great.
You are not that hurt. Are you that hurt?
No.
Oh my God.
No, okay. Can I get the massage?
Oh no, she's that hurt, bruh. All right, we do have a sub. Ashley, you'll still play, right, if we need you? All right, good. So who's chat picking?
The poll has started. They're picking. Who do you want as your team captain? You have this amazing team right here. Look at all of these. I'm gonna keep it a secret, but I know who is leaning towards right now, and this will be interesting. Let me just tell you that.
Are they using an extension?
Really interesting. Anyone think they're gonna end up as team captain? Raise your hand. No one thinks they're gonna. Alinity? Alinity thinks she's gonna end up as team captain. Wow, I love the confidence. I love the confidence. Okay.
Shut up.
Do we have the results in yet? The results are in. Maya is first pick. Maya, please come up here.
You gotta go up there.
Who was second? Who was second? Ask him. Okay, and the second pick, you don't even have to sit down. Seer versus Maya.
Nice.
Seer versus Maya.
Here all day, folks. Here all day.
This will be great. This will be great. Okay.
You ain't shit, never was.
Wow. Wow, okay. Okay, so Maya is the first team captain. So Seer, please stand over there to pick your team. Okay. Maya gets to pick. Who do you pick first, Maya?
S-Man.
S-Man. She picked S-Man first, the guy who's trying to turn every sport into American football so far. That was your first pick.
The only football.
That was your first pick. Okay.
Thanks, guys. I'm really happy to be here. I think we're...
Okay, Seer, who do you pick as your first pick today?
Without a doubt, in my mind, the motherfucker who trained me himself, Oh.
Wow, so much applause here. Guys, Biscuit, wake the fuck up. Okay. Maya, who's your second pick? Jay! She picked JCG, second pick. Is Nick gonna be last again today? Who knows? Who knows? Seer, who's your second pick?
Really?
Nicholas.
All right,
Long.
let's go, baby.
Nice. Okay, Maya, third pick.
over here.
Emmy! Come on, come up here. I think this team actually is gonna do a lot better than you guys because you're crazy. Okay, third pick. Seer.
Shelly! Let's go. Yeah! What?
Maya!
Oh,
Maya!
I see you there.
Maya! Maya! Maya, last pick! Maya, what's your last pick? This is an unfortunate circus. Go over there to your other team. Thank you.
Are you Miss Not Good Team?
Miss him!
I got picked
Alinity, how do you feel? She is injured, and that is the reason why she got picked last today.
I always get picked last. It's like high school all over again.
That is not true.
It is
Absolutely
actually.
not
I would pick
true.
you first if I could.
Okay, go over to your team,
I would.
and yeah.
Eliminate.
It's literally, I'm scared about you playing.
Okay, thank you for tuning in. We're gonna have the teams go change right now, and then we're gonna throw it back to Rich and Ryan in just a second, while you guys go get your jerseys. Goodbye.
can do a little.
I keep it real with you, BJP. Alinity hoppling like that made me slightly nervous. On top of that, she was here yesterday hanging out with me, and she showed me her foot, and it was purple. She had it wrapped with some sort of ankle wrap thing. I don't know how bad it could be to actually drop a guitar on your foot, but I imagine that this could go pretty bad for Sears' team, and I feel like Sears' entire team was concocted only to set up for that last pick. That team looks horrible to me.
There was a lot of drama. There was a lot of drama there in the selections. Obviously, Maya went with a majority female roster, which I think is going to play interesting to see how that plays. They can definitely compete. And then Sear, with some of his selections, I thought there were a couple of them were a little strange, but we'll see how it goes with his captaincy as well.
The other thing that you have to look at for Maya's team as well, Maya, obviously this is the first time that she's been at an OTK game day, but on her roster, every single person besides Miz is a winner from the last OTK game day. S-Fan, Jay, this is her first one as well, but Emmy and S-Fan were both able to win last time around. Miz obviously was not able to do that, but we'll have to see if Maya and Miz maybe have any remaining chemistry at all to be able to play volleyball together. This team does look pretty solid though. When we look over at Sears' squad, Erob and NMP were two of the MVPs last time around, and I think Jelly seems like he could be a pretty athletic guy.
Yeah, if you just tell me, if you just went straight athleticism, I would go with Team Blue here, But as you know, in a team sport such as volleyball, like we talked about before, chemistry is a major issue. So we're going to see, how does the Maya Miskiff, how does that work out, How does S-Fan? I'm sure he's going to try to be he's got some coaching expertise, so he's going to try to be the coach of this team and lend his expertise in that respect. So we're going to see how chemistry affects this match today.
I think that this is definitely a matchup all about chemistry. Yeah, it will Maya and Miz be able to break up the tempo that Sears' team brings out? I mean, Sear, man, this guy really, he can piss people off. I don't want to talk too much about 1986, but this guy, he's dangerous. He's a dangerous and wanted man. NMP might randomly end up being good at this. I think that Erob's athleticism might not be enough to carry in volleyball. And we talked about it before we started to actually look at the players. When we think about volleyball as a game, you talk about the fact that they need to work together. They need to be getting good coverage around the court. You can't just have one person take over the game. Do you think that raw athleticism is really enough in the game of volleyball to be able to string together a win?
No, it's not. It's not. Communication is, as you know, as we talked about before, streamers are not the best with communication because they're all about themselves. So that's going to be interesting to see, how do these streamers communicate with each other today? They're not playing Call of Duty. This is volleyball. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that works out.
Yeah, the communication going to be absolutely paramount. Some history between some of these players having communication issues as well. We're in for a treat, but we might not be in for a great game of volleyball. Alinity with an injury, Emaru with a bruise from Erob last week around, and a few players who want to try to reverse their fate from the previous.
You don't want to go 0-2. You don't want to go 0-2, Rich. Once you lose that first one, it leaves a real bad taste in your mouth.
I was very surprised when Miz got back from the first game day. He was talking about individual plays and just being like, I can't believe that I didn't win. I can't believe that we weren't able to take over the game. He was like, S-Fan in the goal just really destroyed us. I would have won if he wasn't in there. He cares about winning. He's one of the players that I know really does care about winning. And when we're talking about which games that they can actually win as well, you got to think that this game day is just getting started. Game day as a tradition is just getting started. Every single Friday on NMP stream, we're going to be doing a different sport. What are the knee pads actually for? Just so you can dive and slide?
Well, we got TOS requirements here, so we got to be careful what we talk about, Rich. But for today, I think he's using them in case he needs to dive after a ball. So I won't talk about what he does with them off stream, but yeah.
My imagination is running wild and I feel sick to my stomach and I need an adult to pick me up now that I'm thinking about those thoughts. But the thing that I do want to think about is all of the other games that we will be playing in game day throughout the weeks. Like I said, we started off last week with soccer. It was a lot of fun to watch. Today, it's going to be volleyball. And then we already have the next 2 games ready. I believe next week is going to be basketball. I think that this is one where you already start to think of players like E-Rob being able to completely take things over. But volleyball is a little bit of an X factor. I believe Maya does have some experience playing the game. That's one of the reasons that she most likely was decided on as one of those early team captains. Being a team captain and actually knowing what to do, those calls might be important because those power duos that took over in soccer, that was a lot of what happened, BJP. They were actually changing their strategies as they went.
You can't do that today. And the question is, will her teammates listen to her? Will she be able to implement her strategy? You can have all the strategy in the world as a coach, but if you can't communicate it to your players and if they don't accept it and implement it, then you're gonna have some problems.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Maya has proven time and time again with all of the players on her roster that she does have the ability to communicate. Sear is a little bit, I don't know if Sear's necessarily going to be the one calling the shots on this one. Potentially E-Rob or NMP actually being the shot caller instead of the team captain taking that role. And I'm very, very much looking forward to seeing who is going to be able to win today and try to change the fates that happened from soccer. BJP, you've known all these players for a really long time, or at least a lot of these players for a long time. Do you have a favorite?
I'm gonna lean, and I remember forgetting the colors, I think, but I think the blue team is who I'm leaning towards. But I think it'd be more interesting, Rich, if we talk about most likelies for this game. Number one, we talk about team most likely to win. I'm gonna say blue. But Rich, who do you think is most likely to end up in the hospital today?
Well, Chad is agreeing with you that Team Blue is most likely to win by a very small margin. There is a points prediction thingy madoozle going on right now. So if you're in NMP's chat, you can go ahead and click on that. They are predicting Sear to win, but most likely to end up in the hospital. I think it's Alinity. She is one small push away from completely shattering her foot. I did not realize it was that bad until I watched her get off the bench and hobble over to her team, which is made up of Sear, E-Rob, NMP, and Jelly. It did not look great. It looked like her leg was completely stiff.
It could be sandbagging though, Rich. I don't know. She could be sandbagging.
It could be sandbagging. I'll be honest. I don't think that Alinity is very good though at lying or keeping secrets. I think pretty much the moment that Alinity does anything, pretty much everyone knows. He's got to chill.
I'll say this though. Speaking of women, I think most likely to enter the hospital is any of the women on S-Fan's team, because if he falls on any of them, there could be some issues there. And I'm just telling you, in volleyball, people are going all out. You have falls, there could be some issues there. So
very true, very true. But we need to introduce our players. The red team, the blue team are taking to the court in just a few short moments. So get your Pog champs ready as we see Maya and Sear's team for the first time now that they're all suited up.
We're gonna do the player runouts now. We are ready for Team Red! Team Red, can I get the first player to run out? We have Maya Higa, owner and founder of Albea Sanctuary, the best volleyball player here today, arguably. She's gonna be doing a run out. She's gonna line up right here. Maya, run. Look what she's good for. She's doing great. Maya, line up with the yellow line for Team TV next to you. Next, we have JCG, the bar maiden. Please run. You guys don't look very athletic. Come on, you can run. That's great. Look at the form. Look at her running. Oh my God, she's doing great. That's player 2 on Team Red. And she's gonna line up next to Maya. She looks so excited to be here. We have S-Fan, tailgate for supposed to, but I guess that's the beauty of S-fans. Next we have Emeru, the cosplayer, TikToker Emeru, and she's the fastest runner out today. She's doing great. Look at her lining up with her team like she's supposed to and no one else did. Next we have Mizzy Wizzy Miss Kid. Miss Kid has woken up early today to be here with everyone, and he is the last player on Team Red, playing the wrong sport. Not what they're supposed to do. And you're ruining Steer's run out. Please go right now.
I'm ruining Steer's run out? Oh, sorry.
Steer, we have Steer, the role player Steer, latest member to join OTK, and he is fighting Team Red right now. They are ruining the whole run out. Great. And we have E-Rob. That's it. It's E-Rob, guys. Steer. This is not hard to coordinate, just like standing on a fucking line. Like, come on. And next we have the owner of OTK Gameday. We have Mr. Soy himself, 2007 JV Hockey MVP, Nicholas Michelle Column. Also, is a good volleyball player, I guess.
Spit at my team?
Next we have Jelly Peanut, Trainwreck's moderator, and yeah, he's here just volunteering for free every single time. I don't know why he's still here. Like, I don't know why he wants to hang out with us losers, honestly. Next up we have Liberty, who is injured and she can't run. She is limping her way down the field. She's limping her way down the field. She cannot jump today. She is injured. She dropped something on her leg and she has been cramping for days. So Blue Team is at a bit of a disadvantage today with her. And here you have the two beautiful teams, just in queue with a song. So it's Team Blue versus Team Red. Can we get a poll in chat who they think they're gonna win? Who is chat gonna think they're gonna win?
I don't think you need to do that.
Look at that.
Girl.
Take it down, guys. Let's see what you're good for. Warm it up. Woo! Team Blues. I think Team Blues owning today. Okay, now we're gonna start with warm-ups. So please split teams to each side of the court.
All right, blue team
And
over here.
We're gonna have the captains lead
We got
the
a lot of
warm-ups.
criticism about how we warmed up last week. Apparently, you're supposed to do a different type of initial stretching, like I don't know.
So you're
I
in charge of the
forget.
warm-up, so just guide your players how to warm up.
Guys, come on,
Over
come
here
over
we
here,
have
guys.
Maya. Maya, you're gonna have to guide. Since you weren't here last week, I'll give you the rundown. You are the team captain today, and you're gonna be leading your team in a warm-up.
Okay.
So take your team to over there in the corner and lead a warm-up. Like high knees, maybe warm up. Like get your team ready to play. Maybe teach them how to like hit a volleyball if they haven't done that before.
Can I have a volleyball?
Volleyball. Look at Team Blue. They're already starting. Go, 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 go. I'll bring your volleyball. Go, 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 go.
Okay.
Look at Team Blue. They're so professional.
Okay, hold on. I'll run the stretches. Okay. So here's what we have to do. Okay. Volleyballs. We don't need volleyballs. We need athleticism. And take a break.
We haven't started.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Saigon squats, rotating across the entire thing. So
Are you the captain?
yeah,
You're the captain.
I'm the strength and conditioning coordinator.
The
Okay.
captain's getting the ball right now.
Yeah, well, captain can suck here. Can't say that to a girl.
Yo, I'm not trying to sit and you start shit about you. That's it? Yeah. He said he's the captain. Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, boom, sideways. You go out, and then you stretch like this. There you go, and then you stretch this way. We do it the whole way. And you go the whole way. Because we have to get our knees warmed up. And make sure you get a good stretch every time.
Are you gonna let him take over your warm up like that?
I'm the strength and conditioning
Okay,
coordinator.
she's gonna let him.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? me join you, please.
I'll literally pay anything. Let me join you.
Wow, okay, well, I think we're gonna cue some music here for the warm-up, and we're gonna get back to BJP and Rich. So, but they will still be commenting on it.
What's next?
What's next?
Oh man, BJP, is this does this qualify as stretching?
Yeah, Rich. If you can look unathletic in stretching, then you know it's going to be a long day when they actually start playing the game.
Very, very true. I mean, last time that I watched the stretches, I thought that people were trying to make content for their platforms outside of Twitch.
Exactly.
What the heck they're doing today?
Somebody made a couple extra new subs today.
Yeah. That was what it seemed like was going on last time. This time, I have absolutely no idea. Well, at least we know E-Rob's blood flow's still working as intended. As we look over to the red team and we see Miz standing in the side, it looks like we might have a twit logger coming out soon about how some of the members from the red team want to start playing for different teams, but they're still very close friends. They had a lot of fun playing the game, and they hope that everybody enjoyed their time watching this volleyball game. This time, though, I hope that they actually do a merch drop around that, because that would be great. Be like, red team, it was a really good time. We're splitting up, but never forgotten. It could be like a little heart. It's like broken down the middle. I would pay for that.
Rich, I have a question for you. Do you know the significance of the numbers on their jerseys? Were they picked themselves, or is there something significant about these numbers?
Well, I think Alinity's has to do with something with like the age of Miskif's neighbor. Then when you look to Jelly's, it's on a scale of 1 to 10 how fine that ass is. For NMP, I think he's 44, so that's his age. For Seer, I can't actually see what his number is yet, but I would love to take a look at Seer from the backside.
Looks like E-Rob is 77. I think those are upside down L's. Is that what that is?
Those are upside down. You are correct, BJP. He's wearing the jersey upside down. Those are just L's. Okay, moving on over to the red team. S-Fan has completely hijacked this team.
Yeah.
Maya's asking us to take the camera off of her right now. She does not have the QR codes ready yet.
This is really good.
It's very difficult to find yourself in a position where you're jealous of NMP. And I'm still not there yet.
That's good. Do everyone.
Yeah, no, it's going to take more than that. It's going to take more than that for sure.
Don't move like that. Dude, no. If you move
Sears' number is 44, by the way.
Alinity struck bone quick there. Par for the course.
Yeah, I can do it like Nick. Nick has a lot more fun.
You win.
She's got to chill. She's really got to chill. Now, Seer is the X Factor. I never know if this guy is good at anything or if he's simply RPing until it's far too late to turn back. I'm actually worried about Alinity. I'm gonna be serious. I'm worried about Alinity. You can see that she still has a wrap on her right foot. That shit looked fucked up yesterday. Like, her foot was legitimately purple. I do not know if this is a good idea. I don't know if we're doing subs or anything like that, but we should limit her court time. We need
paramedics on standby. There need to be some paramedics on standby. I need someone with an oxygen tank. I need someone with a stretcher. We need all sorts of things.
Yeah, we need a lot here at OTK. We definitely do. But it looks like the stretches are getting close to concluding as Maya leads her team right now. I think this is to stretch your hamstrings, right?
I don't know what they're stretching there, and I'm not sure they do either, Rich.
Yeah, I think she heard that the warm-up was for the hamstrings, and she thought that she was going to rescue a hamster or some shit, so she got excited for the stretch. It looks like they are.
By the way, what you just saw, two people looking at each other as the ball hits the court, you're going to see that a lot today, okay?
Wait, Nick might be very well prepared for this. That weird aardvark stance that he does all the time, the soy boy pose.
Is there a reason he's warming up with the red team, though? That's my question.
Maya's on it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. But that soy boy pose is like a perfect mallet to strike the volleyball.
True.
Maybe NMP's just been a volleyball player the whole time with his little T-Rex arms.
Is he going to wear the chain during the game? Is he going for style points?
Yeah, he looks sick.
Okay.
He looks sick. NMP wrists. They've been trained for this for millennia. The MVP, the hockey MVP. I don't even know if we're playing hockey. I'm not sure if it's one of the games that's on the list yet.
Oh, no,
I do want to see it.
Oh my gosh.
You can play like street hockey, right? I used to watch this show Rocket Power back in the day. You ever watch that one?
No, I missed that one. Yeah.
Twister and Squid, Reggie, and they would play street hockey with a little trash can.
Form, even with the gloves, she's struggling. So you see Maya's got legitimate form. So Maya has some volleyball experience. You can tell she's got great form there. She's got a good set. But let's see the rest of the team. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Yep.
Oh, God. It looks like Emery's going for injury number 2, even in the warm-ups this time.
Yeah. She's got those small, delicate hands. Oh, Miz. No, and Miz just got two left hands, I believe.
You know Miz's biggest problem? He always, even when he's playing...
I've got a list.
You know what? Let's start with your list, BJP. Miz's biggest problem is I'm taking notes.
Timeliness? Can we start there?
Okay, yeah, we can start there.
Punctuality?
The problem with Miz, he always tries to show off, even when he has no reason to show off. So like when he's playing volleyball, he's going to try to like hit it like 37 times instead of just tap it, and it's going to end up just like not working.
Yeah. In sports, sometimes we call that irrational confidence or delusional confidence, and we're going to see some of that today, I believe.
Delusional confidence. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I think that's something that a lot of these players have.
You know, it takes a little bit of that to be a successful streamer, though. Let's be honest, you know?
I think you're right about that. That is definitely something. Delusion is one of the key words to being a streamer. But folks, before we start a game, we are going to have Finn take the court to play the national anthem. We're going to have the players line up.
Did anyone kneel last week?
I do not think so.
Okay, just checking.
As everybody puts their hands on their teammate's shoulder, Finn will take the court as the national anthem rings throughout the volleyball court.
Why? I'm kneeling during the pledge. You guys got a problem?
Oh, Sears kneeling.
What?
I dare you to kneel.
Uh-oh.
I dare you.
There might be an issue now.
No, they don't. They sweat. All right, whenever we're ready.
Okay, we are ready for Finn. Give it up for Finn, everybody.
Oh, he's playing it. Okay.
Thank you, Finn. That was absolutely amazing. We are now ready to pick our sides. Do we have a coin? Anybody have a coin we can?
F you, Canada.
Actually, captains, rock, paper, scissors, please.
Come on, Steer. I win rock, paper, scissors all the time. Oh, it's you?
Okay.
All the time.
Maya will lead rock, paper, scissors. Best of 3 gets to pick the side.
Is it bum, 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 bum?
Rock, paper, scissors,
Go
shoot.
rock first. Okay. He's going rock.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
1-1.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Let's go! Every time.
Blue picks side. Which side do you pick, Seer?
Okay. We pick this side! And this side only!
Okay, that is great. Great, love the
So what we got today,
encouragement.
brand new balls, only the best for OTK Game Day, powered by
Let's get
Game
that
Fuel.
testosterone flowing.
We're taking the south side.
South side. We're going north.
Love it. Love the testosterone from Olympic.
Hey, back off. I got him.
Hey.
Oh wait, I need some of this. I forgot to put on deodorant today.
Are you okay? Are you awake?
Bruh. Okay,
I'm ready.
so
Hey, get me. Get me.
how many people start on the court? Maya, I thought you were a volleyball player.
No, is it 5? I don't know. Are we doing 5 to 5?
How many people start on the court, Nick?
5.
5 people start on the, wait, you don't have any.
that smell.
You don't have any extras then.
We don't.
Okay, we don't have any extras. So
Where's the,
you guys ready? Take your place.
Yeah.
Take your place.
We're a little out of order.
Our ref is ready. Our ref is ready, and we're gonna go back to Ryan and Rich on their cue, and you guys can enjoy the game.
2-pack, Nick in the middle.
Remember, you can pass it to your teammates.
All right, well, this time they didn't even have the ref intro with the rule set because they knew that the streamers just weren't going to listen, but our players are going to be taking their formations onto the court. The red team is going to be doing the first serve. It is going to be S-Fan cutting in to the game to start things off. BJP, any opinions on the formations that our teams have decided to take?
I'm interested to see a wide angle view to see what kind of formations they're using here, because with 5 there are a lot of options you can use, and I'm interested to see if they go the same or different. Let's see if S-Fan can get his first serve over the net. He did. Okay.
E-Rob's going to be able to knock it up into the air as well. It's going to be Jelly Peanut who tries to punch that, and it's not going to get over the net. He is.
I noticed this ref's being very lenient. If you watch S-Fan's foot, it's a clear foot fault, but the ref's not calling it, so he's letting him get away with it.
A foot fault. NMP was telling me about those.
That's a foot fetish.
I got it.
Oh.
Different.
Nice.
Oh,
And Miz is going to be able to follow up. It's almost like these two have played together before. Red on an absolute tear. Keep in mind, folks, we are going to be playing 3 sets. We're going to start off with the first 2 sets going to 25 points. Then after that, it is going to be to 15. S-Fan, quite good at serving. Now it is going to be the blue team who's finally going to be able to get a scratch on the board.
We're only playing 2 sets today, buddy.
Oh, yeah, the third set ends this one. You think the red's going to be that dominant?
I do. Let's see if Jelly can get his serve over. Okay. JCG with the return. Now, Rich, as you know, normally in volleyball, you have bump, set, spike. So the first person bumps it, the second teammate sets it, and the third person spikes it. We're not going to see a lot of 3 shots on one side today. You're going to see a lot of one and dones.
Yeah, Mizkif with the one and done. You can see there his risks. They were a little bit floppy. Now, this is the Mizkif special, so he tried to go in with his signature for that bump, but it just really could not get it done. Next time, maybe we could see a little bit of turgidity to get that bump to be a little bit more potent. Now, JCG is going to serve it right back over, and that's going to give NMP the opportunity to just send it home. Blue now takes the lead 4-2-2 in favor of the blue team. That is going to be made up of Seer, E-Rob, NMP, Jelly, and Alinity. Now, Alinity hasn't really been a factor in this game yet. She's just sitting there licking her wounds. Her foot still is hurt, and NMP is saying he can offer medical assistance if needed.
Rich, look at our view count. She's definitely been a factor.
Alinity, thank you so much for everything that you do for OTK and Mizkif's neighborhood. Now we see Jelly Peanut going to be the one to set in the ball. A good serve. A bump now coming in from Jay. And the set. And now it is going to be Jay. You can convert it. You were ready. Bump set spike. Bump set spike.
What are you doing?
That looked like, almost like they knew what they were doing.
That was a little bit of teamwork going on. They're not moving around much. That is one thing I will say.
Okay, now Maya's serving. This is where Red needs to make their points. Maya's serving. You can tell she knows what she's doing. She's going to have some aces here.
First one going in. E-Rob tries to slow down that momentum. Nick's going to serve it over. It is Miz, though, who's going to be able to serve the point without any help from anyone.
I'm not sure what Sear's doing.
Usually,
but it ain't volleyball.
That's usually how it goes. That is usually how it goes with Sear. Maya with another one. Sear's going to be a little bit confused, tries to tap it, and it is not going to be set by E-Rob in the correct fashion, and we have a tied game on our hands, folks.
Nice.
Okay, Maya's got a streak going here. She's got Red back in the lead.
Red is back in the lead. Maya absolutely hard carrying. This reminds me of the old days of when she used to carry Miz. Now she's doing it on the volleyball court.
Oh, what was that?
She heard me. Tried to hit the camera. I'm in trouble.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I can't do that?
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's make that up. That's all.
All right, now E-Rob, see if he can get a little streak going here. Oh, he's not even going to the line. Look at that. E-Rob just said, I'm going to take 3 steps inside the line. I'm going to serve wherever I want to.
Why is NMP actually so good? This volley is like a lightsaber duel.
Not enough.
Miz. Okay, the question is, who is going to be the MVP this time around?
It might be
NMP, to me, has been looking really good, BJP.
I agree.
Athletic
All right, let's
goat.
get Miz and serve.
I highly doubt. I think serving is going to be the most laughable thing most of the time. Not bad, though. It does go straight to NMP. It is going to be a bit of a set.
I think that was out. I think
it was out as well. It did end up hitting the TV. So now these streamers might not be able to see chat, and we know that that will absolutely crumble their ego. They cannot exist without their chat. Sometimes they go live for days at a time because they have no existence or jokes without their chat.
Oh, that's my son.
We almost saw a little bit of teamwork from Team Blue there.
I got one over here. I'll grab it.
Yeah, I think the story of the game right now has truly been the red team working like a unit and the blue team just having some good individual plays. Both NMP and E-Rob have been able to convert so many points. The other players are basically just cosmetics.
Now, I will give Nick credit. He is serving from behind the line. His serves are legal, so I'll give him credit.
The lawyer says that his serves are legal. That's good enough for me.
All right, and now can Jay with the gloves, will they help her serve? She's going with a closed fist.
There we go. Red working as a unit, now JCG serving. E-Rob going to be able to volley it right back over, and nobody moves for the ball. No call outs.
There it is.
Red.
There's what we talked about. Streamers looking at each other as the ball hits the ground. We're going to see it a lot today.
Yeah, and this is a tricky thing. Is it usually somebody from the back who's calling the shots?
Yeah, but there's no usual today. You know, let's be honest. Okay, Miz keeping it alive, but no, not.
He's gonna flail around like he's doing a Super Mario 64 speed run. Not gonna be enough to keep the ball in play. And you can already hear NMP right now saying, hello, can we take a water break? As the blue team leads by 2 points. Now it's going to be on Sear to serve. The only thing that we've seen him serve today is RP. Can he hit the ball? It goes up high.
Okay, Maya keeps it alive. Emaru gets it over. Oh, it's out of bounds. Blue's starting to stretch the lead now.
Yeah, Emaru has knocked it out of bounds several times here, having some difficulty keeping it in the court.
As you watch, Sear doesn't care about rules. He's a full two steps in there.
Yeah, Sear doesn't really care about much. I think.
No. He doesn't care about the Coast Guard rules. He doesn't care about anything.
Now, Emaru is going to be stepping back to the line. I think she'll play better.
Oh, it doesn't matter. No, it
she is absolutely traumatized by E-Rob. This is E-Rob's fault. Look at that bruise. Emaru is probably the best volleyball player here. Most people in the chat are probably saying the same thing.
Yeah.
She is traumatized by E-Rob. E-Rob, if he gets off the court, Emaru is going to start getting more points than anyone else.
Hey, miss. No, please.
The shit talk has began. The shit talk has began. Look at NMP's face.
It's a magical arrow.
It's Alinity's turn to serve. Now, this is probably one of the things that I would expect Alinity to be able to do the best. I'm talking mostly about her foot injury. Now, servicing the ball, Alinity, and it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's experience. NMP's going to be able to get it back over. JCG's not going to be able to convert. S-Fan comes in with the save. It is going to be Jelly Peanut who comes up, tips it over. Maya with the jostle. Mizkif keeps that alive, out of bounds. Point for the red team.
Oh, man. They just go back and forth. They think it's tennis. Volleyball, you can pass it around to your teammates and allow them to get a better shot, but they're just going straight at it.
Yeah, they have one speed, and that is get it over the net. But that was a good rally. S-Fan, powerhouse of his team, sends it over. Jelly Peanut tries to stop the momentum, but it is not going to be enough as it goes out of bounds. As
Red
it
is
goes
hanging
up
around. They're only down 2 here, Rich. They're not out of this.
These streamers are moving slow as all heck.
Nick could not handle S-Fan's serve.
I have not seen streamers move slower. It's almost like they're stalling here. I don't know what's going on. Now S-Fan's going to try to bring the momentum back as he sends it a little bit over the line.
A little deep. Blue gets the point. Oh, Jelly can't catch. Yikes.
Yeah, Jelly is one of those guys that looks like he would be athletic that just is not athletic at all.
Yeah, I didn't see that when I looked at him, to be honest with you. So, yeah.
You were looking from the front. All right, Mizkif now going to be able to top the ball over. Emaru goes down almost with the perfect play, but just not quite positioned the right way on the court. Another point for Blue. Say that again?
The closest thing we've had to a spike today.
Very, very true. Very true.
Okay, Jelly got a little rally going here now, 16-12.
Jelly again for the serve. Mizkif going to be able to knock it up in.
Not enough.
Nobody following it up. That could have been an opportunity for a spike. That looked like it was going to be a set here. Alinity hitting on a guy.
No.
It proves ineffective.
I don't think she had to duck going under the net. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, she did not. Now Jelly Peanut finally gets that ball over the net. Maya with an absolute MVP play.
Oh, E-Rob with the interesting technique there.
Yeah, E-Rob, honestly, you have to give him credit there. Yes, it did not work out, but if he was able to connect just a little bit harder, that maybe would not have been an L.
Story of his life. No, Maya lets her team down.
I know, I'm part of the team.
Why is our sideline reporter insulting the players? Mizkif not relying on teamwork at all, only tries to get over the net. NMP with the backwards tap right over the net.
Yeah, Mizkif's got it. He's got teammates there. He's got JCG to his left. He's got S-Fan to his right. He's got to use his teammates.
Yeah, the only thing that he knows how to use teammates for is content. But this time around, he's able to get it across the net.
Oh, now that was a nice shot.
That was good. Nice shot, Miz.
That was a good dive.
You can hear the players talking amongst themselves.
Do you know how high the net is, Rich? It doesn't look like a regulation-style net there.
I hope that they moved the net down a little bit because the net has been moved down a little bit for these streamers their entire lives, so they should play on what they are used to. Mizkif now going to be the one to be serving. And luckily for him, he only has to copy what everybody else has done, just like his stream, so he should be comfortable.
Yes, although it didn't work out for him there. Blue only 5 points away from victory in this first set.
Man, I thought Mizkif would be a lot better at copying how everybody else served, but it looks like he's not even good at copying style now. NMP, the MVP, sends it over. S-Van's going to have a dominating blow, and Erob with the end again. All you had to do was flick the ball, Erob. He's lamenting in very, very much his fashion today.
I gotta say, Erob's the most disappointing player for me so far. I thought he'd be a little bit better at this.
Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed right now. You know, there was a nice moment where it almost seemed like his brother was proud of him after last week. I do not think the same is going to happen after week 2. Emeru not going to be able to connect. Emeru's streak of winning OTK events may come to an end. Only 4 points. Only 4 points need to be acquired.
Let's see how close to the net he gets on this serve.
I think Sear is a glimmer of hope for the red team.
Oh, that no.
He's slowing down.
I hope that wasn't. I hope that wasn't a real effort.
No, I just wanted to feel it.
Sear is the red team's best chance for victory.
Yes.
Honestly,
if red wins, Sear could get MVP.
Emeru and Sear are. Emeru having a nice serve.
Okay.
Shots coming over from the red team. It's Nick who keeps the rally alive. S-Fan, the wall of the red team, going to drop the ball.
And now they are 3 points away from victory in this first set.
Well, Alinity is really good at that.
Okay, red gets the point. They're hanging around. It's not over. And they get Maya serving again. Now Maya's got to get her serve over.
I feel bad for this ref.
Oh, Maya.
Maya, the one person who actually played volleyball, not going to be able to make this serve work.
Rich, can we get an interview with the ref? I need to interview this ref and just see what he's going through his mind right now.
I would love to hear that, man.
Yes.
The red
we gotta
team
get him at some point.
This team, BJP, we said that they were embodied by their teamwork, and it has fallen apart. At the beginning, their teamwork was so good. I think all of us were all inspired as we watched. We thought that it would last forever, but it's very clear that even great things can come to an end. Now the blue team is just dominating the match.
Game point. It is set point here for blue.
You are correct, and it is their MVP. Oh, no, it's going to be Jelly Peanut. Okay, Jelly Peanut is going to serve. Nick's like, toss me the rock.
Wait, nice point too. Whose turn is it? Hey, next match, let's not worry about it. You think so? Yeah, I think it's just another turn.
A lot of changes.
The streamers are changing the rules right now.
There's a shocker.
This is like a Mizkif Monopoly game.
Yeah.
Miz going to be able to keep it alive. The hope of the red team lingers just a little bit longer.
The quick hitter.
Yeah. We don't need to worry about if it hits the ground or not. We're playing bounce volleyball. The comeback may happen. Miz keeps the dreams alive for the red team. Keep in mind, folks.
Serve again?
I think she wants redemption here.
She needs to go underhand. Uh-oh. Okay.
Nice serve from Maya. Goes to Jelly, one of the weaker players on the team. Now it's Emeru.
And that'll do it.
First spike of the day. Queen Emeru wins it for the blue team in set number 1. Emmy has won the title of MVP, finally scoring more points than NMP for blue. As they slowly waddle off the court, confused and awestruck. I've never seen these guys look so confused. It looks like they just got a hate thread on LSF. Like, everybody looks absolutely defeated.
Yeah, Red is having a much-needed team meeting here. They're discussing their chemistry, their teamwork, and how to regroup for the second set.
Give me a sec.
Let's actually get a microscope onto the conversations of these players. We have Malena on the court to talk to our incapable athletes.
So basically what we did is we went with our A game. We utilized Nick in the best traditional fashion that we could, having him in floating position, and he did a great job. Talk about a golden god with golden wings, along with Erob as well. Jelly, Alinity, everybody, all of us came into our own, and especially me. I went out there with my A game. I gave it my best. And yeah, sometimes I forget if I'm left or right-handed. It doesn't matter. I'm also adopted, so it's also important to take that into account when I'm serving. I'm thinking about that adoption taking place.
Okay.
And that's probably why my serves were not up to par in this game. But the team is doing an incredible job, and I really look forward to seeing how we perform tonight.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you want me to help them?
Help.
So here's what's going on. We have a strategy based on player strength. Elenity's injured, but she can still hit the ball, so we put her in a spot where she doesn't have to move much. Miz's team, they don't really think. Okay, they're stacking their weaker players on the same side. So that side.
He's lying.
They actually do.
That side's.
They do have a strategy.
Oh, remember you guys had better players during soccer? He's copium. If they just split up, if they put Esfand, Maya, Miz in the middle, Jay, Imaru in the front, they do a lot better.
They can flow to the front.
Exactly.
If they did that,
exactly.
Yeah.
So if we want this game,
because we want it to be close.
More of a competition. That was too easy.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Are you guys confident that you'll win another round?
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I want to win this next game, we will.
So, professional games of volleyball is actually 5 rounds, and this seems to be going pretty quick. Do you think that you guys want to do 5 or 3 rounds?
Let's do 5 at 5.
Let's do 5.
This team is willing to go to 5 rounds. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you want to interview them? You should interview them.
We're gonna see if we can get a little interview with the ref. You think you can go get the ref for us?
I think we played like shit that half.
Tell him, ask him what he thinks of us. I'm very curious.
You should bring him over here.
Okay.
We'll ask him.
Do you think he thinks we're weird?
Huh?
Do you think he thinks we're weird?
We should ask him. So weird, and then yeah. Anything else?
Oh God.
Is this the most professional game of volleyball you've ever refereed on?
Well, it's close. You know, it looks kind of like Olympic tryouts.
Yeah.
Kind of level is what I'm looking at.
So the blue player over here, Asmongold, was asking if you think that we're weird. Do you think we're weird?
Well, I think that's part of being a good volleyball player. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be a little bit odd.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So who do you think's gonna win here?
Well, I'd have to call my bookie, but I would say the odds are a little bit in favor of the blue team.
It's in favor of the blue team. Okay, yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Sure,
and I think we're ready to get started. We're switch sides, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are we ready to switch sides, guys, and start round 2? We're switching sides.
I think the referee's enjoying himself.
Okay, awesome. While we're switching sides, he was really wholesome. I like him. He's cool. He definitely thinks we're weird. He definitely thinks who are these bunch of losers? Okay. We are ready to get back to, okay, Maya. Captain Maya. Oh, Captain Maya, how do you feel?
I feel pretty good. Everything's going pretty good so far. I brought a knife.
Okay, do you think this side's gonna do any better? Can you go away? You sound like a bird. Go away. Do you think this side's gonna do any better?
We came up with a strategy that the blue team doesn't know about.
Okay, what's the strategy? Come up here. The microphone's actually there. This is fake.
Esfand is gonna throw me over the net, and then I'm gonna jump here.
Esfand's gonna throw you over the net. Okay. Go away. Why are you listening to stats? Stop, you Rob. He's always cheating. Okay. Okay. So we're ready. Okay. Let's get back into the game.
Hold on. Listen. We gotta fix this, guys. Here.
They're gonna do a last strat call, but we're gonna get back to BJP and Rich whenever they want to, and we're gonna get back into the game and they can comment on it. And then I think we're gonna do 5 rounds. Bye.
Yeah.
Listen, we're gonna win this one 100% this time. I got the secret ingredient.
Rich, I hope there are steroids in that bottle.
I just get ketamine for the first time.
Oh, God. Okay, so more horse references on this stream than a Forzen stream, it would appear. OTK. As we see the players start to take the field, I just want to say the blue team is so overconfident at this point, BJP, in true streamer fashion. It's like they just got rated by Asmongold. They have a bunch of viewers now, and they think that they're actually a good streamer. Who could be that delusional? Apparently they can. One little glimmer of success, and all of a sudden they think that they're big time. I still have confidence in... Okay, Ms. Kiff, please.
I have to wear that for 2 more weeks.
Maya, Maya, get him under control, please.
Yeah.
I will say, BJP, very few people know this, but I talked to Maya about it a little while ago. When Maya was in junior high school, she became obsessed with volleyball after catching a glimpse of Karasuno High School playing in the Nationals on TV. Of short stature herself, Maya is inspired by a player that the commentators nickname the Little Giant, Karasuno's short but talented winged spiker. Though inexperienced, Maya is athletic and has an impressive vertical jump. She joins the high school's volleyball club only to find that she is its sole member, which has forced her to spend the next 2 years trying to convince the other students to help her practice. In her third and final year of junior high school, some of Maya's friends agreed to join the club after they scanned the QR code invite so they can compete in a tournament. In their first official game, all right, it looks like the game is ready to get started.
Is that an anime you were telling me about there?
Yeah, nobody asked though. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It is going to be S-Fan who is going to be taking the first job of spiking. The rules have already been changed, so I'm not sure if they are going to follow.
You ready?
Okay, that was just a pass. I was actually really angry for a second here.
Notice where E-Rob's standing to serve.
Yeah, I think that all of the rules have fallen apart at this point. Who is he serving to?
I don't know, but who was Miz hitting it to? Because Miz hit it about 4 feet short there. There, they moved him back. See, now this could change things. They moved E-Rob back.
I like that the
ref by the red team.
Oh, 2 men, 1 ball. That was teamwork there. The ref already calling his bookie, trying to make another lightning bet on the blue team. Yeah. Keeping it charged up. Just
the ref isn't getting paid enough, obviously. He's got to make a little extra on the side.
Hey, yeah, it is an OTK event. We tend to not pay people. Now, as we look over at E-Rob, he is going to be serving again. Are we okay here?
There it is.
Miz, soccer was last week.
I just wanted to see who would laugh at me when I'm down.
I think he was sliding into home. He was ready for baseball.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yo, can we get a napkin? Isn't it wet there?
Can we redo?
No, the point counts clearly. But
well, I couldn't.
Hey, if the point counts, then it's fine.
At least we know we got everything else after that.
S-Fan's pregame strategy has backfired on his own team.
All right, the blue team trying to get things together. Even if we do 5 rounds, this might be a short stream, and that's saying something because we're on NMP's channel.
Exactly. There's the medic, our first medic appearance.
Or sweat. Redo that.
Okay, we'll redo it.
See if she checked Miz for a concussion.
Oh, thank God.
Becky's 2-0. Point does not count. Even though it's really funny. Are you good? Is it dry?
Nick is the MVP.
Is that possible?
Are you hurt?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Should we subtract some?
I'm sure we'll see it on live stream fails later.
The replays for streamers around the globe.
Yes. I'm not exactly sure what's going on right now.
Yeah, I don't think they are either.
S-Fan is missing.
I think that they might just be practicing at this moment. But BJP, you know, as I sit here commentating with you, an accomplished, legal, professional, myself. Say that again?
Legal scholar is the term.
Legal scholar, a legal scholar, an all-around sports guy. Myself, a former commentator. I truly have realized how far we have fallen.
Rich, I do want to say, though, that I watched a little bit of your stream earlier, and your vocal warm-ups were very, very impressive.
I'm depressed. Blue team, getting a point, maybe? Or are we still warming up?
What's funny is Miskit's the one that took the fall, but yet S-Fan is the one with the medic right now, doing something over there, and I'm not exactly sure what.
Yeah, look, S-Fan, even if it's not about him, he'll find the way to get involved. So, yeah, somebody was hurt, but S-Fan's going to be the one getting the medical attention.
Because I'm pretty sure
I think they're checking him for diabetes.
So priming up, boys. You know, I got a stream. I got 2 kids.
For the medical bills.
Yep, medical bills. 2 kids on the way. But after this, I'm gonna get some food. Hot tub, Alinity, let's do it.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, heads up. Boom!
No way! That never looked like it's gonna go.
Well, all right. That guy's kind of that guy's a little bit of a sellout, huh? Now let's get this game charged up, just like a Charge Berry Blast, my favorite flavor of Mountain Dew Game Fuel, ladies and gentlemen, the official sponsor of OTK Game Day. We couldn't do it without fuel, and the best fuel is Game Fuel. The official.
I've not had that flavor, Rich. Can you describe taste for me, please?
Oh, let me tell you, it's like all of your synapses are connecting at the same time. It is like life itself moves beneath your feet. And now, as I think about the beautiful cacophony of flavor, is that a word, inside of Mountain Dew Game Fuel, we look at the truly atrocious plays of our players.
How about the medic? How about the medic showing her athleticism?
Wait, where's the medic?
You didn't see her in the blue there?
Oh, no, I was not paying attention at all. I love volleyball.
That looked like it was out.
Blue team is really running away with this one.
Yeah, they could play 10 games. It's not going to matter.
I think that what we should do is replace Emaru with the medic.
Yeah, that would be an interesting switch.
I got it.
S-Fan, nice hit, but it is
Maya with the dig!
Mizkif's going to be able to keep that one alive. Maya has warmed up. NMP going to send it back over. The volley is still going as we see Mizkif send it over. A nice little set over to Seer. E-Rob, is he going to save the egg? Emaru, no! The weak spot of the court. Emaru just needed to tap it over the net, but it's not going to be enough. A beautiful play between Maya and Mizkif is going to keep it alive for the red team, and countless saves from blue as well. 1 point on the board for red as we see blue lead by 5. Hitting that ball across the net is Alinity, and this time Mizkif's going to be able to make short work of this rally.
Yeah, Alinity had a nice serve there, but there was no way she was getting to that ball. Here comes the replay. Great dig by Mai. That might be the play of the day so far.
Really was, and the thing that you have to remember as well is after Mizkif does get it onto the blue side of the court, it comes back, and Maya's able to do it yet again. S-Fan with a spike!
Yes.
It kind of. We have to count that as a spike.
Ish. S-Fan, he might have gotten 3 inches off the ground there.
Emmy's feeding right now. It's almost like we're watching her play League of Legends. But we're going to see what Jelly Peanut can get done. He has not been the best as he has been serving, but this one is looking pretty solid.
Wait. ATG with a nice bump there, but it wasn't enough. S-Fan hit a little bit long.
Dude, that was like this.
I know.
Jelly. Good serve, Emmy, not bad. Emmy has been improving. S-Fan's going to send it over the net as it moves to red. JCG tries to move out of the way.
It was out of bounds.
It's out of bounds, and the ref is going to make the call. BJP, it is out of bounds indeed.
Hey, red's only down 7-4 here, and they've got Maya serving. See if she can get on that run she did early in the first set. That'd be enough. Okay.
I think that this entire time, Emmy was just trying to make the blue team feel confident.
Not much teamwork going on here.
E-Rob with a nice little bump there. NMP tries to follow through, but out of bounds. The ball does go 9-4 for our players. Keep in mind, although this one was originally the set that could have been the decider, we are planning on going the distance, on going all the way to 5 sets. So we may see a little bit more action. An incredibly long stream for NMP. 2.5 hours. Mizkif knocks it over. The blue team's not able to do it. Jelly Peanut has actually been the weakest player if you don't include Sear as a player, which I'm not doing right now. He's an
There's some strange noises coming from the court. I haven't heard noises like this since my little brother's room. I'll be honest with you. So a little strange what's going on here.
This is what streamers sound like off stream when they try to have normal conversations. It's about as simple as that. Except for your brother, he sounds like this all the time.
Exactly. Hey, Jelly with a great left-handed shot there.
Jelly making me eat the words. Ms. Kiff looking like an 8-year-old kid who just found out that there's no snacks at the end of the game. Nice serve by Jelly.
What?
Alinity's starting to call the shots here. She's telling everybody how to fill the space on the court. A true mastermind, making sure that it is always getting done there. And
we have a rally here. Oh, that was actually a really good rally.
We got it?
Man, I haven't seen Miz scream like that since the Pokemon meta. It was like he pulled another Lugia. E-Rob with the serve.
Oh, there we go again. There's the streamers looking at each other there.
Yeah, Emaru actually stepped away from that ball.
Now you see where E-Rob is. He's intentionally aiming his serve in between JCG and Emaru.
It's quite a good play. I mean, aiming at Emaru would have worked just fine. This
now
time it goes to Mizkiff.
I'm serving it to you.
The only other player who would not be able to keep that rally alive, Sear, but he manages to do it as well. But this one gets out of control for Red as the blue team leads by a whopping margin, 13 points for them. Keep in mind, this is going to 25 points. This set might be going the way of blue. Maya's not going to be able to get it over. Even the good players on Red are starting to crumble as they are getting shit-talked by NMP.
Rich, can we give a shout out to our cameraman? This is not easy to follow the ball because you have no idea where it's going. In a traditional professional volleyball match, you can kind of have an idea. There's a rhythm. You know where the ball, there's going to be a bump, there's going to be a set, there's going to be a spike. In this game, there is no rhyme or rhythm to where the ball's going at any time.
This is some of the most erratic gameplay that I have ever seen.
I jumped there. I was trying to smack the shit out of it.
Listening to the players right now, you can kind of hear S-Fan. He's still having a good time, even being on the red team. That guy, always a ball of joy.
I'm good.
Watch out!
It is 15-6 now. Blue with a commanding lead.
Yeah, blue is just so confident. They're just styling on everybody.
Can't say I blame them, Rich.
Cannot blame them at all. I'm curious if there's anything that the red team can do here to really get it back together. I think Maya and Miz have both proven that they're very good players, but there's no shot of Miz working with everybody. Miz now faking an injury. He's going to blame the fact that he wasn't able to get it over the net on his chat. Then he's going to look at his chat, try to find a joke, steal that joke, take credit for it, and rinse and repeat. Speaking of rinsing and repeating, it is going to be Alinity again with the serve. A beautiful serve by her.
Her hand form is nice. I don't know what S-Fan's doing there.
I do not know at all either. I do not know.
The middle's the most important rule.
Man, this gameplay is making me more sad than when my ex-girlfriend left me.
Oh, that's right.
Have you ever been in love?
Can't say that I have, Rich.
Can we have a timeout for a second?
I miss her.
Can we have one person serve?
Hey.
Because it would be a lot more interesting for the screen.
Oh, Red's trying to call a timeout here.
We need a huddle. Yeah, Jelly, get in here. What is this?
Come over here. Let's do team. No, just stay up there. Just stay up there. Just stay up there. Let's do team strat. Blue team, go away. Blue team, go away. We're gonna do team strat. Red team.
We're gonna do a quick interview with Red. Looks like.
Okay. I think we need to buy somebody out.
Espen, come on.
I should call her.
Blue team, go away.
I straight up E-Rob. I said we give E-Rob $20. Espen, we give E-Rob $20. He joins our team.
I already gave him 15.
For what?
Still 35, ain't bad.
No, I'm saying I think he's good for 15.
E-Rob, you good for the 15? 17. You want 17? $17, man. Bro, you don't make out sponsors.
No. Okay, team strats. How are we feeling? You guys are down about. 11 points. How are we feeling?
We're up about 3 girls.
I think you guys need to stop being scared of like crashing.
Scared.
Wait, what?
Just kidding.
What did you just fucking say?
It was a joke.
What did you just say?
It was a joke.
What did you say?
It was a joke. We're up 2 girls. It was a joke.
3 with your dumbass bitch.
Actually, 4 with this dumbass bitch. Oh.
I love that he has stop. That's disgusting.
He's disrespecting women.
I was memeing.
We have no strategy. The strategy is just that we all need to be better at volleyball. Like there's literally, it's not that you don't know how to hit it. It's just that, I mean, well,
Girls are better at volleyball.
that is true. But you're not going to learn in the next couple minutes. So we just have to hit it over the net. Just hit it over the net.
I legit think, and I'm being serious to strat, let me have the whole court, I can win it.
I just don't want people running into each other.
That's fine. Let this be final destination. Let me just do this.
Okay.
Everyone in the front, me in the back only.
We don't tell them.
They can't hear me, so it's fine.
We don't tell them this, but we go and we serve a lot. Me and you rotate serving, and then we'll rotate. You go to the middle, serve, rotational axis.
From an outsider's perspective, I think you guys are missing the balls because you're running into other people's positions, and you're running into other people's positions.
Well, I started doing it because he told me.
She's right. We need to run into each other.
You're not on the team. Why are you talking?
They're crashing with you.
No,
I'm helping you.
The problem is there's 6 shots so far.
She's not hitting shots because you're running into her zone. You're running into her zone, so she's scared of running into you.
Well, that's
what is this therapy now?
That's exactly what it is. That's why I didn't want to move around too much in the first game. And you said
get
just
the
do
front,
it.
I get the back. We kick them off.
Got locked up like a Chinese finger trap.
I'm literally better than you at this game.
Actually, that's true.
Can we just? I'm literally better.
She actually is better than him by a significant margin. Because he keeps running out of position, and then
Like it's crazy how you.
Rick, our predictions are coming true as we see in real time here.
I don't want to say it.
That much is true. Hey, look, it wouldn't be an NMP stream if Malena didn't try to take over, even for the red team. Okay, here we go. NMP.
Oh no, he's actually mad.
I blamed him and then now he's mad.
I'll be honest, we're like.
Nick, 1v1 me.
I could.
He just doesn't want to lose to you. Just give him some few points.
Okay, all right, we'll give him some points.
Give him some points.
Come on, blue team.
We might have some tanking here.
Nick Malena.
Check my FedEx package. Ready? I didn't check my FedEx package.
All right, let's go.
The whole chat wishes they were that toy right now. Oh God.
Wow, Malena, Pablo.
I can do that.
Our front right.
I think Alinity could take the rest of this game off if she wanted to.
She'll certainly try. Pago, Tootie, Pago. That was disgusting. I feel uncomfortable.
They're gonna go over my head
Do. Alinity going to take the court. The red team now in position. Man, I feel so uncomfortable. That joke is terrible.
S-Fan's number is 8.1. Do you know the significance there?
This is what she wanted.
8.1.
Yeah, that's his jersey number. Was that the Richter scale when he jumped earlier?
I think that okay, so ooh. I'm gonna shoot you a DM, all right?
Okay.
Jelly Peanut. First to serve. Out of the break. JCG.
Okay, JCG with a nice return there. This is looking good for Red. Oh. Maya with the nice shot.
A nice. E-Rob, the blue team's playing together, BJP.
No, I think Nick tried to lose that point and he couldn't. I think he was intentionally trying to hit it into the net and he messed up.
Wait, actually?
Yes, I do, if you watch his face.
Oh my God, even when they try to lose, they win. That's how far ahead the blue team is.
Oh, this is great.
They just can't keep getting away with it. Here we go, Jelly serving it over. Maya going to have a good return here. Mizkif going to try to take all the credit for everything.
No, it's not out.
S-Fan, it's a little bit too low. Maya does try to get down to the ground. A good play by Maya, bad play by S-Fan, but at least the red team is moving.
They have not given up. I'll give them that. They have not quit.
That much is certain. That much is certain for sure. Oh, God.
That was a ball to the face.
He's been waiting to do that for a long time.
Counts. That's a point. That's a point. That was strategy. Give me the point.
Whatever, give it to him.
Yeah.
I think they deserve a point for that.
That counts.
Oh, I see what's gonna happen. This is the Monopoly strat. Mizkif is going to cry until he wins the game.
Yes.
So you can't move.
Okay, they're in double figures.
It works every week.
Nice.
Good play by E-Rob. Maya gonna keep this one alive. Nick sets it over. A cheeky little touch by Miz. Actually positioned well.
Okay,
JCG.
just a little bit short there. Story of her life.
Good play by JCG. Just hits the tip of the net. It is only going to be 2 points between another set
Nick
and the
puts this
blue
one
team.
into the net intentionally. Nope. Boy, hits it long.
Really bad. That was really bad. That was so
This is actually the red team's best hope. Hope that the blue team knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, I agree. Now, you notice the red team has changed their formation up. They've got the 3 girls in front with S-Fan and Miz in the back. See if that pays off.
Miz with a terrible serve.
No.
His strategy backfiring at this point.
Yeah. Game point now for blue. I don't know why Nick's serving again. But again, we have no rule.
Nick is throwing.
He is definitely throwing.
Oh my God.
That man's gonna need 12 straight points here. See if he can get it. And that's a no. Set 2 goes to the blue team.
And this is actually, I've covered a lot of esports events in my day. This is sloppier than the Dota 2 Shanghai Major in 2016.
We're gonna do best of 5, guys. We're gonna do best of 5. Red team, please come here. Okay, here's.
No. Oh.
Okay, here we have the captain. Captain, how do you feel about
I feel fine.
How do you feel about this performance?
I'm the captain and I'm the best on the team, and for some reason, Miz thinks that everyone else is the problem.
Like normal, like usual, yeah.
Like usual.
Yeah, like
Otherwise,
usual.
it's going fine.
Thank God this isn't on his stream because he would have left already.
True.
Yeah.
S-Fan and I have a strategy. We're gonna come back. This is it.
Okay, nice. Okay, I'm glad they have an actual strategy. JC, how do you feel? Do you think Mizkif is distracting you from winning?
Yeah, he's awful. He's like our worst team player right now, honestly.
Yeah,
Malena, can we ask Jay about her gloves?
People turn around.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he's the
See,
worst
now
one.
he's talking to the other team.
Yeah, you should just join them.
He's
You should
actually
join
throwing
them.
on purpose. Emmy, how do you feel about this?
I'm scared of my team more than the enemy team. They keep running at me.
You're scared of your team more than the enemy team?
I thought we were carving pumpkins today. I'm scared.
Where's Zero?
Okay, the gloves JC is wearing. Ryan is asking, what are the gloves for?
I hurt my finger, and so this is so it doesn't swell up anymore.
She hurt her finger, and yep. So Emmy, what do you think this weakest link on your team? Mizkif. Asfen, who is the weakest link on your team?
I need more Michael Secret stuff.
Maya, who's the weakest link on your team?
Asfen.
Hey, coach, give me some.
JC, who's the
You're going to the league, son.
Who's the weakest link on your team?
Oh, Miz, 100%.
Miz, who's the weakest link? Oh, Miz, 100%.
Let me say something. Hey, we are willing to do a trade right now. We are willing to do a trade. I'm literally opening trade right now.
Are you trying to trade yourself?
Hold on, it's not working. It's not working. Yeah, try again.
I'm willing to open trade right now. Emaru for E-Rob. Mid-season, we're willing to pay big. We'll pay him $30.
Good axe here.
$30, and we're allowed to get him. Also, I want Boardwalk.
I think if the captains don't agree to it, the chat should have the final vote.
I think it'd be fun.
Trade.
I like Emmy.
They want to trade. They want to trade.
Here's how this goes.
Here's how this one goes.
Emmy gets to get on the winning team,
and then E-Rob goes on the losing team.
Hey, that sounds great. Let's do it.
Okay,
No.
can we?
I
let's do it.
I want Emmy. We're gonna win again.
Let's do it.
No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, it's off. I don't want to do it either.
Turn us off.
Why?
Turn us off. Turn us off. We need 2 players.
2 players?
Yeah.
Why?
You know what? Why don't we leave it up to Emmy? Emmy. Wait, she's already joined their community. She's already.
She takes
got
off the
tired
red
of
shirt.
you yelling at her. She got tired of
Emmy
you
has
yelling.
immediately.
No, here's honestly what happened that last game.
no, I don't want you.
Two things honestly happened that last game. One,
you don't want to do it?
We started trying to do too much, and then we ended up being out of position. In the first game, we didn't do that as much.
Emmy.
The second thing that happened is I got hurt,
Already on our team. We don't need.
and I can't hit the ball as good as I did the first game.
Can we have you guys go switch jerseys, please?
Yes.
Okay.
But mostly the first part.
Wait, no, that's sweaty.
But I have a couple of bad
but
hits
more
because
jerseys,
of my
yeah.
damage.
It doesn't matter.
Just let her go switch jerseys.
All right.
Can I keep this one on?
No.
The other ones are too big. I look small.
Just wear the
That's
one
the
she's
only
wearing.
medium we have.
Hey, wear the one she's wearing. It'll smell good.
E-Rob, it's been a pleasure. Hey. Good working.
Okay, so now that you have E-Rob on your team,
best of 3.
Are you confident that he will not throw on purpose?
No.
Why would he let this happen?
I'm panicking. I don't know what to say.
Is it because we don't want Miskiff to rage?
Yeah.
This wasn't even my decision. This wasn't my decision. It wasn't my decision.
Whose idea was it?
Mine. It wasn't my decision. It was the captain's.
Who's the captain?
Maya and Sear.
Did she say yes?
Did she say
Did
no?
we ignore her opinion and just ask Sear instead?
Did she say stop?
Sear was in the bathroom.
Huh?
Sear was in the bathroom. They're lying.
No, but he came and confirmed
No.
it. He
Okay.
said yes.
No, I asked
ready?
him. I asked
Stop,
him
stop.
if it was okay.
So Miz and Sven came to me with a proposition, and I agreed. I love Imaru. I want her to be on my team, and I'm gonna win. So let's fucking go.
Okay.
Here's the thing. With our team, winning is absolutely not an issue. I'm not concerned in any way whatsoever. I don't think Nick is concerned as well. The rest of the team, E-Rob is an amazing
Y'all are
player,
trash, man.
and I look forward to having
You guys are
a
trash.
more challenging game this time
We're
around.
out of here, man.
So it's best out of 5,
I'm not worried.
and if Blue wins this round,
It's over.
It's over. So that's why we're switching.
So
we want
be
it
it.
to go on for longer, and yeah, that's what kind of what we're doing.
Oh hell yeah.
And
we get nerfed. They get.
E-Rob has switched to a red jersey, everybody. He has already camouflaged into this team. He is ready. Okay.
All right.
Jelly, serve it.
The blue team.
All right, you two play the corners.
You look better in blue, honestly. You really do. It looks great with your eyes. Okay, we're gonna go back to Rich and Ryan anytime now, and then we're gonna get the game started. So thank you for watching.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. You know that it's bad when an NMP stream is trying to get extended. We're only at the 2-hour mark here. People are sweating bullets. E-Rob trade has gone through successfully mid-season. His first serve wearing the red jersey is going to instantly convert to a point. Will he be enough to change the fate of the red team? They need a reverse sweep. They need to get absolutely out of control on the court right here and now as another serve comes through. It looks like that one might be out of bounds, just like some of
you
the
don't see in
comments
traditional
I've seen.
sports. A trade mid-match, they have to switch jerseys, switch colors, and move E-Rob to the red team and Imaru to the blue team.
I mean, we're seeing a lot of stuff here that you don't normally see. Like streamers actually trying to do something real. Red scores another point. -1 for Sear. Never mind, he's RPing again. He's back to RPing so quick. And today,
I think Red has a shot now.
loser.
I think Red has a shot. This is going to change things up.
Maybe they do have a shot as S-Fan. The wall of the red moves back here for another serve. The ball is up, the serve is out. The blue team doesn't even move. Jelly Peanut flinches, but it is out of bounds.
I think S-Fan's been spending a little too much time in that new home gym of his.
I agree, but Jelly Peanut there, he looked more mesmerized than when he hears Moxie laugh. Now a strong serve. A rally going back and forth as
Basically,
NMP
Miz and Nick playing one-on-one here.
That was a nice try.
Pretty much every single OTK meeting, too. Not enough yelling, but Mizkif now.
Jelly. Nice hit.
Beautiful serve. Hoping for an LSF clip. All of the players so thirsty for LSF love, but it's going to be S-Fan who falls a little bit short.
Somebody tell S-Fan he has 4 teammates.
Somebody tell S-Fan he doesn't need to be the double agent.
Oh my God.
Some of the most interesting content that we've had the entirety of the stream. Somebody running to get the ball.
No.
At least we can't hear the streamer screeching for just a moment. Oh. What?
Time out.
Did not see that coming.
Yep.
Oh my God, he's trying to stink out the court.
I mean, that's super grip.
Oh, S-Fan's going shoeless now.
Yeah, look, it's NMP streams, it's NMP's rules. We do what we can to keep the big guy happy.
I think he's trying to distract Nick with his feet.
It's okay.
I don't think that'll be hard to do. Nice play by Maya.
Oh! She has been inches away from 2 highlights today.
No, you're not.
Just inches away. Jelly Peanut. Straight to S-Fan. S-Fan going to have a power shot over Jelly Peanut with a nice little set. But
That's my fault. That's my fault.
NMP terrified of damaging Emaru by falling into her. Emaru freezes up a little bit there. Isn't able to connect with the ball. A miscommunication all around. It was almost like we were watching the red team.
Got it. Sear. Damn, Sear.
Sear getting it done.
Much more competitive set, 6-4 blue.
Definitely much more competitive, but keep in mind, if blue can close out here, they will win. And Alinity is the queen of closing. She really hasn't stopped closing since she got to Austin.
I'm not supposed to
Always be closing.
Maybe Europe should get
Once again, Alinity with the serve. Straight into the neighboring side of the court. Red team now trying to get it back over. It's gonna be Jelly Peanut who keeps this alive. Mizkif, like he's in an anime, calling out all of his moves. Maya with a beautiful play, actually knows how to play volleyball. Sear taps it accidentally to NMP. A spike from S-Fan.
That was a legit shot there by S-Fan.
It really was. S-Fan tailgate tours every Saturday. S-Fan tailgate tours every single Saturday. Miz once again. Nice play by Jelly. The players are getting better. S-Fan used a lot of his gas on the last
He's going to blame his wrist. He's going to blame his injury.
You're being ableist. I have a disability.
Then stop talking.
High five, herniated discs.
I got it.
Hey, Maya.
Nice.
That's you and me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Timmy said, no, it's not.
That's what she said.
I wonder if taking Emaru off the court would help.
You know, I'm not going to say that, Rich. It has helped the red team. I will say that.
This is a huge moment.
Got it.
Emaru has won every OTK event that she's been a part of until today.
Oh, that's my bad. That was just trash.
Come on. You gotta get behind the ball.
Malena, you have to stop. Because you're going to get actually angry.
I'm trolling.
Maybe we should put Malena in.
You know, I've wondered why the 7-foot Norwegian's not playing volleyball.
Like, put Malena in. Give the microphone to Emmy. Let Malena in. Now people are pa-going me.
Darion.
I want to watch Malena play.
Nice, Sear. Sear! That is how you step up, son. Yeah.
Blue with a 3-point advantage.
Yeah, it is.
No, make that 4 now, I think. No, it's 3. Okay.
Maya.
Oh man, Alinity, almost like that ball was magnetically attracted to her. It just slams right back at her. Miz quickly serving, trying to up the tempo here. But him and E-Rob just having no chemistry at all.
Miz spends more time on the ground than a toddler.
That has always been the case. Always been the case. Jelly Peanut. Firm footing on the ground. Serve going out. Straight to Maya. Maya's going to send it right over the net. Nick is actually so good at this. You just can't stop NMP.
Oh, that one's out, though. That one's a little wide.
The only thing that can hurt NMP are the rules.
JCG looks like her wrist is affecting her too. Her hand injury is affecting her play. Oh.
I will be completely honest here. If I was the red team, here would be my strategy. I would stall as long as possible. I would start calling timeouts. If this game goes even another 32 minutes, it will be past NMP's bedtime. NMP is clearly the best player on this team. You need to get him out of his element and just play a little bit too late in the night for him.
And once the sun goes down, he's done. Oh. And Miz is back on the ground again.
It's a close game.
I'm reading inspirational volleyball quotes right now. I thought maybe one of them would be relevant, but let me tell you, this sport sucks. These are the what terrible.
Hey, how about some teamwork there from the red?
Nope.
Nope, not enough.
I know. Right up. Nice, Jelly. Oh, shit.
Miskif found the empty spot in their zone.
Oh my God, shut up.
Yeah.
You're such a fucking kiss ass for the blue team. Would you just shut up?
Oh.
You're just supposed to sit there.
She's like
This is
that coach
getting mad.
who doesn't do anything but takes credit for all his wins.
You're such a priest.
Our announcer is having an impact on the game.
You don't want Miz to be mad. You ever heard what he did to Senny 4K? Whatever the fuck that guy's name is.
Was that the golf cart incident?
I love it.
Yeah, I think so. Nobody really cares though. Senny 4, whatever the heck
Has
that
the
guy's
litigation
name.
been settled yet?
Aren't you the lawyer on that case?
You okay?
Yeah, I just can't jump.
It's fine.
I literally can't jump.
New strategy for the blue team.
We need to make sure that Alinity doesn't get hurt. We cannot afford the medical bills.
Well, she got up.
This game really is terrible, though. I am not a volleyball fan. This game is actually worse than most of the content that these streamers create on the regular. E-Rob now going to be going in for the serve. Lip wrist MP not going to be able to keep that one alive as Red starts to close in on the gap. 13-15. E-Rob again for the serve. This time to NMP again. He's going to keep the rally alive. Miskip tries to do it all himself. And Emru, the MVP of the red team.
I don't know what Emaru and Sear were planning on doing there.
NMP throwing.
Nope.
I guess maybe.
A little bit of teamwork going on there, but nobody to finish it off. Story of my life.
That's ours. Nice job.
All right, blue hanging on to a small lead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because I know she can't run.
S-Fan going to be the man in the back. E-Rob still serving. 1 point between these two teams. It looks like that gap is going to be widened just a little bit more.
Let's not forget the fact that E-Rob took a 2-set lead and turned it into an L.
Maya?
I got it.
Two. I got it.
Okay. We got us a nice rally going on here, Rich.
Oh, nice try.
Oh, not going to be enough. You can hear from the court. An owl my shoulder. Get called out. This one is getting a little bit closer than we expected. Iran maybe keeping the dreams alive for the red team. Him and Emaru, an absolute duo. Mizkiv trying to do it himself yet again.
Miz with an interesting strategy there. I'm not sure what you call that for him.
Yeah, Mizkiv should stick to what he knows. He should just have Sinak play for him.
Here we go. I can't get it.
Yeah, the dead zone.
Communication issue there with the blue.
We gotta take the lead here. We gotta tie up.
We have a 1-point game, Rich.
We do have a 1-point game, but I still am putting my chips on blue. Actually, NMP might be throwing still. Yeah, I think we do have a timeout as well.
Nice job!
Emaru sets it up for Nick. E-Rob not going to let it die. We've already seen before. E-Rob will not go easy on Emaru.
See the strategy we have? We don't. We don't need it.
Keep talking, bud.
She's trying to ruin the moment.
She's trying to ruin the moment.
She's trying to ruin the moment.
Okay.
You're up.
NMP with the power shove.
Oh, little teamwork there by Red.
Short.
Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen them do that. Red team going to work together.
You see
Wow,
that?
when you
Miz
try
did
to
not
work
just hit it over by
together.
himself. He hit it back to Maya, allowed Maya to hit a more strategic shot, and it got the point for Red.
Communication is key.
I got it.
They're going to make it work out for now.
Sorry.
Wow, did Miz
Red
just
is 5
apologize for
points away
something?
from winning their first set. Alinity clearly hobbled by her foot injury.
I will say, to bounce off of that idea, I think if Alinity wasn't injured right now, she would be taking over the game.
I agree.
She's played well. She's kind of had to stay inside of a small zone here because of that foot injury, not as mobile as usual. She's pretty much locked down between, right now, Misty's house and the two neighboring houses. She really can't be as mobile as she typically would be. This time around, she is still going to be a key player for the blue team, though. Now Jelly Peanut.
It's not one of them today.
Very true. Jelly Peanut, a player who did not look very good at the beginning, but has stepped up in a big way, but still not stepping up nearly enough. He is going to be made
It's about to be a win.
It has.
Somehow E-Rob is still surfing.
He's been serving the entirety of the game, and that has allowed the red team to get out in the lead.
I think we got an all-time server back there.
All right, 1+1.
It's crazy how loud Miz can be, even when he's not directly in front of the camera.
We have a game point now for Red.
The moment of truth. Blue, are they going to try to close the gap just a little bit? NMP actually throwing. It's going to be Miz, though, who can't get it done.
They tried a new strategy there. S-Fan picked up Maya, tried to create an 8-foot-tall person. Did not work.
Miz knew that this would happen eventually, but yeah, this time it is not going to be the play that was needed.
It never works when S-Fan tries to pick up women. Never works.
Please, please.
Seer, plotting. NMP going to knock it over. Miz looking for the point. The set goes the way of Red. We are going to set 4.
Talk to the MVP?
Now we need some interviews. I'm interested to see what Malena, what nuggets of wisdom she gets now.
Talk to the camera.
We're getting that right now.
How do you feel? You guys changed up your strat. Even though you're not the captain, I feel like you took over the role just because that's usually what you do.
Yeah, I mean, we played good. We're a good team. We work hard together. Honestly, like we've been a community. We've been all friends for a very long time.
Can we get the real
like 3
captain to
weeks.
come here, please?
Hey.
Captain, how do you feel about your
feel great.
performance? How do you feel
I
about
feel
your
great, but we had a
how do
great
you feel
game.
about your performance?
We all played well together.
Your
It was
performance.
a great game.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay, she feels great. How do you feel about the strat that was changed up? You guys switched players. How do you feel about that?
The strat is good. It's helped us a lot. I think it's a pretty competitive game now. It was
Yes.
pretty close the whole time. It's good content.
Wow.
I don't know why you guys picked me as a captain because I'm like the least like leadery person here. So
I think everyone told us that you were great at volleyball.
I'm not great at volleyball, but
Okay.
I'm better than S-Fan.
This could potentially.
Michael's secret stuff.
This could potentially mean actually 2 more rounds because if
Really?
you guys
Oh,
get
yeah.
another round, then
Okay.
that is the finale. But this last round might be the finale also.
Now that E-Rob's in my team, I don't need to go across the net to jump him.
Yeah, Alinity is actually injured.
Alinity's super
Finn,
injured.
as we can see,
everybody's
Alinity-
injured.
Alinity's faking.
Alinity is injured. He's saying you're faking it. Espen's saying you're faking it.
I don't care what he thinks.
I don't think anything.
Oh, it's getting really competitive around here.
I don't think anything.
It's gonna get.
I just like to troll.
What happened to your hand?
I think I burst blood vessels. It's starting to feel a little bit better, but it hurt really,
He saw
really bad.
Alinity's damage. He was like, "Wow, I'm not getting enough attention. I gotta get damaged too."
That's
How do you
basically
feel
what
about
happened. That's exactly what happened.
Wow.
My hand hurt really, really bad in the second game. It's starting to feel a little bit better though.
Can you jump?
I can now. Now that I have my shoes off.
So your hand is helping you.
Yeah. Well, no, I took my shoes off. I played like really.
Is that your strategy to stink out the other team? Now that they're gonna switch court, you did it the last 5 points, so now this whole court over there smells.
Yeah.
My foot?
No.
So they believe it?
No, her toes are really messed
I
up.
was joking, Alinity.
All her toes are blue.
Alinity, I was joking.
All her toes are blue.
No, for real. I played like really shitty the second game, but also the third game, whenever I took my shoes off, was like way better because I can move. 'Cause I can't move, but those shoes are bad, and then I was sliding all over the place.
Nicholas?
Yeah.
Can you come here?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
I'm actually glad.
Why?
It's fun. I like competition.
Do you feel like your performance is doing is good?
So I wasn't like targeting people. I was hitting at Miz.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna target people.
Why?
So I can win.
Who are you gonna target?
S-Fan.
He's pretty bad.
You are not a good reporter. You can't say stuff like that.
Well, he is trash though. Like, let's be honest.
No, you can't say
his
something
balance
like
is
that.
off, and then he's like
So-
blaming on World of Warcraft and stuff. It's
We
just not
we
going
could
on.
potentially have 2 more games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This
Do we
could
really
either
want
be
to play
the
that much
finale-
volleyball? All right. Well, let's just play. I'm ready. Let's go.
So if you could guess what Ryan and Rich have been saying, what do you think they're saying?
I think Ryan is appalled at how bad of athletes we are.
Do you think Ryan would have done any better himself?
Absolutely, I do. I truly do. I think Rich is just thinking about what girl he's going to invite to a stream next, to be honest.
Do you think he's adopting
Malena.
his,
He's trying.
characteristics?
He's trying. It's working.
It is working.
It's working. So-
Okay. Okay, you ready for an...
I'm ready.
Rich said he was going to invite me next. How do you feel about that?
You're good content. What do you think I do on my stream every day with you? So,
Absolutely true.
yo, you guys ready? Yeah. Let's get it.
They look pumped for another game. Look at them. They're ready.
Switch sides.
Okay, we're going to go back to Rich and Malena. Rich switching sides.
Hey, wow, Malena, so well done. That interview was great. Thanks for throwing it back to us. And when this is all over, you can come back to the closet, hang out with me for a little bit. We'd love that. It's been too long. You're doing great. You're doing great. And BJP, you're doing
room
great.
in the closet for 2 of you.
Huge pussy.
Yeah. There's room for maybe even 3 or 4 people in here.
Pissed.
Hey now.
What are you doing tonight? All right, well, we know what half of the players here are going to be doing tonight, and that's going to be crying about their loss. We are just potentially 1 set away from the blue squad being able to take it. The red has been able to strike vengeance and get revenge as they made their trade for E-Rob. The question is, can they keep that going? Because NMP is going to be playing in turbo mode. You heard it from him already. He's been streaming far too long, 2 hours and 11 minutes. He's already trying to farm primes before he goes to bed for the night. He has run out of testosterone, and now he is running on mere fumes. But the rest of the players who are playing well, they are running off of the official sponsor of OTK, Mountain Dew Game Fuel, and that's why they are playing so well, except for Emaru. She's probably drinking something like water. It's not working out.
Quite a turn of events there in game 3 there in set 3. I didn't think even with the trade that Red was going to be able to win, but they put it together, showed some great teamwork, and got the win. So now we'll see, can Blue regroup now, get the momentum back, and close them out in set 4?
You know, in my opinion, I'm going to keep it 100p with you. No cap. Skrilla. The only person who's been performing well today is our cameraman, Finn. Everybody else is terrible at what they do.
That's definitely on a stack.
E-Rob's bricked up. That's a good sign.
Is that a penalty? Is that a penalty?
God, he's handsome.
All right, I'm not sure. Can we be showing Seer doing whatever he's doing right there?
I have no. All I want to do is hear Alinity completely tear Mizkif apart.
Let's go, guys. Time's the burner.
Oh.
Alinity is the wild card.
Might not drop behind.
I don't think you're going to see much from Alinity the rest of this match.
That's always what you think, but Oh, wow. They're practicing their strats.
Really?
Yeah, you think Alinity is done with the game, but she always comes back. The question is she able to keep her foot safe? I don't think that she's going to be able to play more today. I think you're right.
You did make the prediction that she would be most likely to end up in the hospital. So your prediction is looking pretty good right now.
She's so mad right now. She is actually so mad at Miz. I can hear it in her voice. That is true anger.
Yeah, that's most women. That's most people in general. So
Jesus Christ. As we see the red team and the blue team getting back on the court, we have potentially one more set. Yo, BJP, I just got a text message. You want to go on Scuff tonight?
What time does that start?
It's actually wait. I'll talk to Trey. I'll get back to you later. Okay. I'll have my lawyer get in touch with you. We can sort the whole thing out.
Oh, the medic is working on wrapping Alinity's quads. Looks like maybe the hamstring.
All right. Is that, man? I should have finished being pre-med. I would have been a great doctor.
Rich.
Do you think it's too late for me?
Someone gets rolled into the hospital, their leg is broken, and they look up and they see you about to operate on them.
Dude, I would stream it. It'd be good content. Be less painful than most of the content
in Los Santos.
You've known me for a little while now. If I wasn't a streamer, what do you think I would have done?
Oh, that's a good question, Rich. Announcing, obviously, you've got a knack for announcing, so I definitely could see you as an announcer.
I already did that one.
Yeah.
Dude, her foot's actually purple. Like,
I think used car salesman, Rich. I could definitely see you at a used car lot. I can picture the commercials now.
I probably would have been sleeping in a used car, let's be completely honest.
Down by the river.
Can somebody tell Alinity that she doesn't need to play? I'm very worried about her.
All right, ready? Red team, blue team.
Okay,
she's trying to release. She's trying to wave, but we need to know that.
I'm very worried about her, but she wants to play. We will trust her call there. NMP, after the first serve, still able to keep it alive. He's still going. He goes deep. First time I've ever said that about NMP. As the red team sends it back, Jelly Peanut sets it, and Sear sets it out of bounds.
Red gets out to an early lead.
They're hitting it well.
Sear is RPing a bad player right now, and he's getting +1. S-Fan now going to toss the rock on over to E-Rob.
E-Rob's serving has been the key to the Reds' resurgence.
It has been the only thing that Red has going for them, and now the blue team is crumbling. We might make it all of the way to a 5th set. I believe that 5th set, if we do make it there, would only be 15 points. But in this one, even though it is a potential match point, this is going to be going to 25, folks, the same as before. If you're just tuning in, welcome to OTK Game Day. It happens every single Friday around this time on NMP stream. Every week, a different game. We get a bunch of athletic streamers. You vote for who the team captains are, and then they pick their squads. This time around, we started off with Maya and Sear as team captains. Maya, S-Fan, Jay, and Emmy made up the red team alongside Mizkif. Sear picked E-Rob, NMP, Jelly, and Alinity, but halfway through, a trade came through where E-Rob has migrated on over, and he has been able to help Red bring it back after Blue cleanly won the first 2 sets.
Rich, when do the athletic streamers show up? When does that happen?
When OTK gets a little bit more budget. We're a new org. We settle sometimes. That's how I got on. Jelly Peanut sends it on over. Miz able to connect, but out of bounds it goes.
Can we get a replay of Miz's form on that? I don't know what that was either.
Still live.
Okay, we got a nice rally going on here. How about JCG?
Oh, fuck.
NMP is going all out.
He almost took out the camera.
I was worried about.
He's worried about the camera. That's all he's thinking about. At his core, he may be an athlete today, but he will always be a tech guy.
True.
Playing volleyball
Jelly's been a
still
good server for blue.
Nice job.
Alinity with a really nice touch. NMP gonna keep that one. Oh, Jesus Christ. NMP gonna keep this one alive. God, I have something in my throat. NMP keeps this one alive, and it looks like the blue team's gonna be able to keep this one going.
Now, to be fair, JCG was hitting it to Finn, so that makes sense. That should have been legal, actually.
Wait.
Finn is allowed to help.
Sorry.
NMP hard carrying. This is becoming a trend in OTK Game Day. It's almost like he's done this before. Speaking of done this before, Maya has actually played volleyball. She was able to keep it alive for just a little bit, but we are pretty much knotted up. Red team is going to be ahead for now, but already a better performance from blue, and they are in a superior spot.
Is still serving.
Erob has been serving for half of the stream.
Yeah.
From serving up L's to hogging the ball, Erob, ladies and gentlemen. Some of these serves have been going a little bit wonky, though. This one is going to be a laser beam as it goes back and forth between our two sides. Maya, is she okay? Sadly, Maya is no longer on our insurance policy, so she's going to have to take care of that one herself.
No.
Oh, Rich, that was a classic.
I think she still has 25 days if she used Cobra.
Well, we're not gonna lose.
From my perspective, that just looks so dumb.
Well played, sir.
I know. 7-7.
This has turned into a Jelly versus Erob serving match.
Nick. From powerhouse to powerhouse, but this time NMP for once is going to be the top.
It was like that was all you.
Someone said ass.
Dude, you gonna take that?
I tell you what the real content would be is showing these streamers tomorrow and seeing how sore they are. Because this is the most activity they've had in years.
Trust me, they're all going to react to this tomorrow and just cry about it. Be like, yeah, I could have had it here, but my teammates were holding me back.
Yeah. Chat, if you don't follow these streamers on Twitter, you definitely should, and Instagram, because you're going to see more pictures of bruising and soreness and complaints tomorrow.
They're going to react to it longer than it takes Asan to get through a 1 hour video. So that's like 6 hours of reacting right there.
Wait, no.
Oh, did she touch it? Did she touch it? Did Alinity touch the ball? Do we know?
I have no idea, but experience makes me think. I think that. I think that right now.
Did.
Yeah,
got the point.
She did.
A lot of frustration being let out there.
I was talking to production.
Have we been fired yet?
Yes, okay, 10-9 is the correct score. I am glad that I cleared that up with production. I'm sorry, anything that you've heard me say the past minute and a half, that was not meant to be heard by you guys on stream. I was simply talking to production. We're a new org. These things happen. Speaking of being a new org, it is going to be Mizkif who's going to be able to touch the ball, but he's not going to be able to finish. Emaru coming up huge here for the blue team as we stay knotted up, 10-10. Emmy. The Emmy fans are out in full force today. They never gave up. They never stopped believing.
General manager engineered that trade. That has changed the entire match. We actually have some competition now.
An absolute mastermind. An absolute mastermind. NMP. Did Miz just scream, Maya?
Not the first time, but yes.
Probably the last, though. Erob, as we see him take another serve. NMP going to be able to keep that one up. Sear keeping the ball going.
Oh. Lack of communication from the blue team hurt him there.
Yeah, it's been a back and forth struggle between which team is communicating and which one isn't. And every time that a team actually starts, to communicate, make sure that they're all staying in their zone, trying to set a little bit, trying to actually help their teammates, it goes really well. I think that we could grab any random group of individuals, they would be able to play this game better than streamers. This is just the anti-streamer game. And this is why I thought bowling was a good idea. We'd be bowling 300s.
I'll take the under on that one, Rich.
I've bowled a couple times with a few of these people. Alinity's actually pretty good at bowling. I went bowling with her and Fandy and Brian in New York, and they were quite good. Definitely better than this. As we see S-Fan not able to get this one in bounds.
Did they use bumpers?
No, we didn't.
Okay, then that's impressive.
I think basketball is going to be one of the games where we really see people pop off, because I already know that Nick is pretty solid at basketball. I already know that E-Rob's pretty solid at basketball. S-Fan's pretty good. Miz isn't awful, I don't think. I'm trying to remember at the 1 year anniversary who was good, but every time that somebody took a shot, the camera kept flickering in and out. So I really don't remember as well as I should who was actually good at basketball.
I'm going to petition to come out of the booth for that one. We'll see if it happens.
Yeah. Yelly with the serve. Maya going to be able to send this one back.
Attacking Maya on the serve. I don't think that's a great strategy. I would not aim for Maya if I was serving for the blue team.
Yeah, it keeps making for these weird plays as well. When the ball went to NMP, I actually saw him sniff it for a second. And that's one of the reasons I don't think he was able to place it on the right part of the court.
Also the reason he's not able to go within 100 feet of his elementary school.
Very, very, very true. It was very hard to find this volleyball court. Now we see NMP knock it back over again, and this time he doesn't even need to do any work. He's already thinking about bedtime. 14 and 14, so close that it almost seems to be as scripted as most of the LSF bullshit drama that you were fed every single day. Wake up.
When did we go from OTK to an Austin show? What happened?
Yeah, right. Jelly Peanut.
Again goes to Maya. I think he found out she's recently single.
Jelly. Jelly.
Nice. Okay.
Hitting the ball again.
Perfect, dude. That was sick.
Oh, went to JTG that time, and it worked.
Because you confused the fuck out of them.
I don't think those bugs are helping
so much shit. Nick talks so much fucking shit. The second that Malena's not on the court, this guy feeling nice and powerful. The second that Malena walks in there, he just shuts the fuck up. Smart guy.
That's why they're still together.
Nice.
Yeah, you notice that Miz is still talking right now. Learn how to play the game, brother.
Okay, blue with a 3-point lead here.
Okay, all right. I got you. Their ball. I see how he's playing.
Blue is just, I believe, 8 points from closing this one out.
I was told there'd be no math, but I think you're correct.
I actually think I managed to do that. I never do the math. I never do the math. Usually I have production do the math for me. But ever since school, everybody was just cheating so fast that I actually had to learn how to do things.
I bet you know the math on how much time's left on your subathon.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do not remind me. Oh, God. I need to get out of here, man.
Yeah, we'll see you in a couple weeks, Rich.
I'm so desperate for content that I invited Malena over. It's getting rough in here. Blue team knocks it on over. Maya got to be able to keep this one live, but JCG is going to forget that she's playing volleyball.
Yeah, where was her teammates there? That was actually a nice return by Maya.
Maya has been playing very well. If I can make a dream team right now, it would be Maya, NMP.
Careful.
Never thought that I would say that again. Yeah, myself. No, it'd be Maya, NMP, Miz. Actually, no. You know what? Let's make a Maya, NMP. Who would you throw on there?
You know,
for sure.
This game, S-Fan. He just has not done much. Has he touched the ball?
S-Fan, this is not what I expected from S-Fan. I expected a lot more. Has he been bad? Has he been the worst player? Absolutely not. But I'd like to see him cut in a little bit more. I'd like to see him just get more involved, even if his teammate doesn't want him to. I want to see S-Fan pull out the classic tricks. Now it's going to be Sear actually stepping up for once. Results point 22 to 16.
Oh my God! That's Nmplol right there, son. Sorry. Yo, that was great.
That was amazing, Emily.
She's got to be motivated after that trade.
Dude, Emiru, how does Emiru keep getting away with this shit? She is robbing OTK blind. She has won every single prize purse for every single game that she's been involved in. Somehow Emiru's still gonna win. Wait, we're getting paid, right?
I think we're getting paid by the set, right?
I need your help. I want you to help me sue OTK. Hey, if streamers can beat the Olympics, if streamers can beat the Olympics, I'm pretty sure that you and me, we can take down OTK.
Yeah.
Emmy, just another step closer from being a 100% win rate. Wilfred has Jelly Peanut just needs to get 2 solid serves.
I think we now have match point, Rich. It is match point for the blue team. I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction that Jelly's going to serve it to Maya.
Jelly? Straight to Maya. You are correct. And Maya's going to be able to make this look impressive, and Sear is going to crumble.
Let's see if we get E-Rob Emiru here.
Sear fucked that up worse than when we freestyle rap the other night. Now it's going to be NMP scared of Emiru.
Tried to steal this ball from Emiru, and it did not work out.
NMP lost all of his steam. Yeah, guys, look at how long this stream's been up. He needs Malena to take over. NMP, the golden child of the team. Can he close it?
No!
Keep in mind, if the red team can keep this alive, if they can string together 4 points in a row, folks, we will go the distance. We will see the comeback from the red team. We will make it all the way the distance to the 5th set for 15 points. Blue only needs 1 point to close out that dream. Will that come here? NMP trying to get it. Guys, NMP closes out another OTK game day. It's his show, his victory, and somehow Emiru wins yet again.
There we go.
What a victory for Blue. After the trade, they come back and they ride Emiru to victory.
What a game.
Good game.
What a game. Good sportsmanship coming out from everyone besides Ms. Kiff. I didn't even need to look at the screen.
Everyone is so curious. Everyone's so curious. How are you feeling right now?
I feel like everyone just doesn't play with me. I feel like I'm like the only one out there working hard.
You know what? I agree. I'm definitely your teammate. It's not your fault that you got picked, you know?
It's not my fault.
Yeah?
Honestly, I feel like I just did all the work out there. I was just hoping someone would do something. Oh, it's really high up.
Yeah.
Just
Wow,
embarrassing. An
Aspen,
embarrassing
you're
day.
being griefed. You're being griefed.
An embarrassing. Yeah, by the worst player. Let's get Aspen in here.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Hold on, give me this. Hey, listen. So here's what happened. Hold on, I want to say this really closely into the mic.
Stop holding it. Stop holding it.
The mic doesn't even work.
I know.
Really?
It's cosmetic. That's how I was doing it.
It's not
Hey,
No, it's not. It's definitely
Hey, this is the truth, guys. We come out here, we want to have fun, we want to have a good time. The problem is that we can't. Way too competitive, way too many egos. Everybody is pissed and the org is falling apart. This is probably our last event that we're ever going to do. So everybody's really mad and everybody hates each other now, and that is 100% real and true. So if anybody wants to buy my equity, send me a DM on LinkedIn.
Can we get a word with the ref? Can you come here?
Here, there's the trophy. You gotta give it to the captain.
Here,
come get the trophy.
Here, come here. Could you be so friendly and hand this to the captain of the blue team? Captain of the blue team, come here for.
Oh, we got a trophy.
You know what? Everyone give it up for blue team.
Hey,
pretty sure. Is that a new trophy?
Everyone saw my performance today. I got carried by the team. I had a couple good plays. You know, you win some, you lose some.
Can we find out what he's
hey,
gonna
Nick,
drink out of that cup tonight?
Oh.
Another trophy, baby.
Oh, looks like it comes back to my house.
Let's go. Blue team, come on. Emmy, let's get in here. Where's Alinity?
Jelly with his constant good serves.
Come on in here.
Coming in.
Good job.
We did it, guys.
Can we get a picture?
We got a team picture.
And shout out to E-Rob, brave enough to swap.
Come on, get out of fucking. Maya? No, never mind.
Can Malena hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back.
Oh yeah, we'll come back.
While we're waiting for Alinity, let's get
Malena, can we find out what Sear's going to drink out of that cup tonight?
Okay, let me get a word with the ref. Sorry about that. They just disappeared so quickly. So what do you think of their performance?
Well, I was very impressed. I think I saw a couple of UT scouts in the crowd, probably looking for some players.
There's
for next
some potential.
Year. Yeah, some good potential. Absolutely.
Was it entertaining at least?
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it.
Sorry about all the profanity. We're not very cultured.
I didn't hear a thing.
You didn't hear a thing. Okay, thank you for not telling on us. Well, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it.
Who's the best out there, be honest?
Red team, definitely.
Oh, that's all you need. He was the best, right? He did.
Oh yeah, I'd say MVP on the.
Oh, you got MVP with the ref. You got Miskip got MVP with the ref, and they're taking team photos. Wow.
Thanks, man.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming.
One more. Come on.
Go down again.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it's like Miz made a new friend, but word to the referee, he's going to forget about you in 2 weeks when you're not useful for his content anymore. And then you're going to need to find a new place to live, and there he goes, taking credit for everything again.
He stole the trophy?
Rich, it looked like he just got named Student of the Month in elementary school. You know, Miz could not have been more excited.
Game Day. Big shout out to Mountain Dew Game Fuel, helping us put this event on. Shout out to the production crew, everyone who showed up, the ref, Ashley, Jacob, everyone. Great job. Again, me and Emmy are victorious again. Wait, this is it. Uh-oh. Miz? Oh, no.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Miz, what do you have to say?
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Bitch boy.
All right, mods, can we rate S-Fan, please?
Oh.
Soon. Take it away. Good job, everyone. Thank you, Finn.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. See you. Thank you, everyone, for playing. You guys did awesome.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching.
Everyone signed the waivers, right? Because we're not paying for any medical bills.
I didn't sign a waiver.
Okay.
Fantastic job by each and every one of the support staff of OTK, and the players were there as well. It is NMP who has reigned dominant at his own show so far. It's almost like he concocted the whole thing so he could just get a win every single week. But BJP, we're just getting started with game day. Yes, today it was volleyball, but we have a lot more sports to look at. Next week it's going to be basketball, the week after that football. Based off of what you saw today, how do you think basketball is going to pan out?
Well, what I'm interested to see is, are there going to be enough players? Because every week somebody's going down. Alinity, is she going to be able to play basketball next week? I'm not sure if she's going to be able to walk next week. You know, you've got an injury issue. So who will be available in the player pool next week for basketball?
Very important to keep in mind, and I just can't believe that Emaru keeps getting away with this. Another victory for Emaru, but ladies and gentlemen,
and more importantly, another loss, another L for E-Rob.
Another L for E-Rob. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you all for watching. Big shout out to BJP for being here today to cover all of the action. Everybody who made this show possible. Just so much more action in store, and I want to give a big thank you to Game Fuel as well for supporting the show. And we gave them this idea. They were instantly down to help us make it a reality. It's not easy to do the show. It wouldn't be possible without them. And we'll see you guys next week, same time, same place, for another OTK Game Day.